that's fine.
Now it shows up. Start northeast.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it should have that 012.
No. We'll see. You want to see just roll it and see if you
Yeah.
land in the
Worst
right
case
spot?
scenario, I can
see
just...
what happens. I've
Yeah,
done
worst case
worse
scenario, I can
things.
spend a couple turns moving up.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just roll with it if we
Yeah.
have to.
Look, yeah, like if you were in an Atlas or the Cyclops, I would say we'd have to maybe figure this out. But you're
It's a
5'8",
dragon, it's fine.
you're gonna run past us.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe I'll actually contribute something this mission.
Imagine
Okay.
that.
You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Sitting down
Don't
on my
worry.
end.
Let's fucking
Don't worry. That's how I felt for like 3/4 of the crab mission.
Right? How didn't you change the loadout of your dragon?
I was thinking about it, but I
Wow,
went with a
wow.
different plan. Also, I don't have the money
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Also, very funny. We have 2 command cockpits here.
You have redundancy. That's why I like to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
We are waiting. Ah, there
Yep.
we go.
I've got a
Oh, yep.
3-3 pilot as the main in the Atlas, and a 4-4, not 4-4, 5-5 as the backup.
Yes. As someone who has to, is on a European time zone, much appreciated people hitting the done button when they are done.
Yes.
That's only what, like 12 at night there almost?
It's nearly 12 at
I'll
night.
get it.
However,
Hang
I mean, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, it's nearly 12 at night. Let's just
All right.
do what we have to do.
So we all have to deploy within the base. I would request that we leave like, what's our limit for deploying on the base for like the gates of the base? Is it like the 3712, 3812, 3913?
Yeah, that's fine.
I was about to say 3713 and 3813 is like the 2 hex entrance lower.
Yeah,
As-
with pretty much like so long as you're inside of where those turrets would be on the exterior, just to pretty much be like roughly within the walls. If you're
All right, so
in the gaps between the walls, that's fine.
all right, okay, gaps between the walls, got it. I would request that we save that for the assault mechs and the archer.
Oh, I wanted to deploy in 4007 and roleplay like Elizabeth took extra long with breakfast.
Sure. Can I ask quickly, are there turrets on the inside of this base in the middle? And if so, are they under our control? And if not, can we bring them under our control?
There are not turrets currently, no. As far as you are aware from the briefing, that's actually an older factory that's currently offline at the moment.
Okay. So there's no specific advantage to holding the center of the terrain at all?
No, other than holding the center of the map in general, there is no specific.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it looks like for Sighthound it didn't properly set for that, so...
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if we need to, I could spend the first turn running in. Like, I have the MP for it.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
about.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're pretty
Just
much
get,
good.
like roughly as close as you think you can, and just go from
He
there.
did.
That's fine.
He did.
Yeah, so you said we were leaving the 13 line for the heavies assaults, slow movers.
The 3712, 3812, and 3913.
Oh, the 12s. Okay.
Oh my.
Is this the Dendrobium or the Quell? Okay, the Dendrobium.
And while we're here, I'm just going to set my Atlas to ghost targets.
Oh, you know, that's a good idea. I should make sure that's set as well.
Is that the GM saying that?
Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate for us. It's fine. We all have like 3 gunnery, most of us.
Stanley.
Oh, I just realized a fun
Yeah.
parent. I have a tag on the C3 Master.
Ah,
If
And we have the
you-
Archer here.
You guys are allowed to have ECMs, then they're occasionally allowed to have a little bit of ECM for fun too.
Fair.
I'm not even allowed to talk based off what I'm plotting for an actual storyline set of missions. Do not. Demo is getting the idea of some of the tech I want to play with. Demo does not
Is,
want to play those missions.
is
Alright,
3811
Demo, where are we
good?
dropping?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, 3811's good.
I know if anyone looks in the GM discussion channels, I've put a couple of idea spoilers in of some small things.
I know. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. As I'm getting people confused, but yeah, I know that some stuff that's come up. No, my stuff's kind of stupid, but it plays into the whole. Who the fuck knows what's going on in the deep periphery?
Yep,
Those people be weird.
it's true. Oh, wait. Did I setting? Well, I'll have to do that later.
Also, for those of you I have not played with game with yet, hi, I'm Sighthound.
I say.
Hello, Dragon of
Smart, you've been
Lake.
here.
Hi, Sighthound. I remember when your mech got torn apart trying to hold the entrance of the base.
Yeah, I got like a through armor critical on like 2-leg actuators on the first turn.
Ooh, actually, should I set this to ghost targets or ECCM?
Set it to ghost target and set it
You
to
can change it in
ECC
future turns, but who knows?
when we encounter ECM units.
You know, that's fair. That's a great point. Did you guys bring ECM today? I think it sounded like you did. Yeah.
Just 3 of them.
Well, Spark's here, so yes.
Yeah. That's...
I also got BAP.
What matters?
So do I.
We do the thing.
We
Oh,
are
I
the
checked.
Spider Scout Lance. I love how the scout equipment is on the 2 heaviest mechs.
Yes.
Hey, I'm scouting the old-fashioned way with my eyes.
Imagine that.
I'm sorry, our Atlas is so advanced. We've got these like super cool massage chairs for our command couches.
I can deploy
Hey.
anywhere on the on the northeast side. Sorry, I have to make sure I'm not fucking this up. I can deploy in the forests on the right?
The idea is to deploy as close to the inside of that fort on the northeast. as
Okay, I
possible.
have to go into the fort.
Yeah, starting in the
I
fort.
can't actually deploy in the fort at all.
And if you can't deploy in the fort, then just deploy wherever
I
is
might have
best,
something
relatively
wrong.
but not
close to
forward
it.
of the fort.
It's my bad. I probably fucked something up. I'm just going to deploy here. There you go.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
You're the
Atlas-
All Scout. You were gonna get ahead of us anyways.
I don't.
Your Atlas may
I'll
have
scout.
massage chairs,
It's
but
in
my
the
Firestarter
name.
has a
You know,
sauna.
you know what I'm about.
Every mech in Introtech is a sauna. That's not a brag.
Hey. Oh, look at that.
I mean, the
got
Shadow Hawk
initiative.
maybe, but
Yeah, but you see, the Atlas cockpit is spacious. And there's 2 of us in here. Say hi, Hana. Hi.
There. Yep.
yeah, we can go with that.
I can go. There.
Okay.
This might take a turn or two before we start seeing each other.
Yeah, do be that way.
Don't worry about it though, it's fine.
Okay.
You don't need to see them for a bit anyway.
Yeah, it's the more civilian houses they can destroy and terrorize.
No, no, no. Why would they be going after the civilian houses? That's ridiculous. They haven't destroyed any civilian houses yet. The civilians have seen them for a
Yeah, but
bit.
I mean, if we
Oh,
destroy
there we
these
go.
civilian houses, we need to blame it
Oh,
on
found
someone.
them.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Oh,
Side
I
box.
hear ding. I'm gonna stop making my drink and sit down. Where are we? Okay, right.
Oh, look, there's an archer over there.
Oh shit, there's a
Gotcha.
thug.
Never even.
Oh,
met
no.
You know what? We are actually
Dunk.
gonna run.
Lumbercraft.
Run. We're gonna run 12 spaces down and see what we can
And
see.
I love the. Oh no, there's a thug.
Doug. Two PPCs,
That's
that's around
great.
6.
I'm a little more worried about that
4,
partisan.
3, 3.
There's
Yeah.
2 partisans.
What?
4.
That's
OPL.
ridiculous, guys. Why would there be partisans? Come on now.
Mhm.
That has semi-guided.
Yes.
Partisan.
Yes, it does.
Find the tag. Find the tag. Find the
That's probably
tag.
the
It
Zephyr.
might be on the partisans.
No, it's the
Not
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
This is a
What? Why would there be guys? Zephyrs and partisans? Ridiculous.
Zephyr.
Partisan
Never
anti-aircraft
even met
vehicle command variant has 2 C3 master systems.
Wow, I don't think I have.
God damn it.
Look, why would we be sending C3s? That's
No, this is the LRM variant. We're good.
yeah, exactly.
Now there might be a second partisan with the 2 C3 masters that we can't see.
No, no, no. I would have needed to have set up a whole C3 lance, and I did not do that.
Yeah, fair.
Because as of right now, the only people who really have C3 is
Pretty much.
Combine and
Comstar.
Comstar.
And us.
Well,
Apparently.
the only people in lore who normally have it.
Yeah, who are manufacturing it.
Yes.
Does anyone have LRMs we need to spot?
No.
Archer does.
Oh, I don't need spotting. I have,
Oblique attacker,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We get any radio call out?
Sorry, that is random C3 master tag.
Not from the enemy side right now. It's all currently quiet. Seems they're staying radio silent at the moment. All you can really see are these, if for anyone who has a line of sight now, are these almost pitch black mechs moving across the field.
So over open comms, I'm going to state that anybody who doesn't leave now is going to have their cockpit cleaned out with napalm.
So, anyways, I start moving
I
towards the
called
edge
it!
of
It's
the
an Axeman!
Drake, you are really not fighting the stereotypes about Firestarter pilots.
Hey,
But did I
it's
actually
not a
just
war
call
crime the
that
first
it's
time.
third FedCom RCT?
I think there might be someone else who is willing to take you up on that, actually.
Look,
might even
unless
be able
this
to
is a compelling
reciprocate.
counter-op, at which point my character's going to get very quiet.
Well, I don't think the Capellans had Axemen yet, since the Axemen technically isn't supposed to come out for a few minutes.
That's it, and what's worse is that that's the Axeman that technically doesn't come out till 3050.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that part.
Yeah, ta.
Let's see, nothing's really in range right now.
Also, that's an LRM 15. Hatchet man. X-Men.
Hey, Ghost Targets is active.
It showed as one of the ones that was available at the using our current timeline. So
Okay. Elite doesn't have semi-guided missiles, so
that's fair. Kind of just testing out. It's possible that these might be forces coming out and testing some either mix of new and old technologies.
I just put a face check on
everyone skip attacks.
Hard to say.
demo, Lord, unless you have something to punch.
And please don't punch each other.
It's true.
Appreciate it. Yeah, ta.
I mean, I'm not the bounty hunter. And
It's
even
all
if
a
I
matter
was,
of perspective.
it
my
would be
friend.
wait. You know, I would just be waiting for the right moment.
Enjoy your initiative, everyone.
464.
It's a rather enjoyable initiative.
Alright, I think 2-6 might need to go last here, because he's currently the one giving us Overwatch for everything else.
Yeah. Line of sight, at least.
6.
That courier has mask. The Phoenix Hawk.
Huh. Alright. How do we feel about me, like, heading up north to try and flank them around the other side of the fort?
Iffy, because I don't think they're trying anything. It may not really be worth it with how long that'll take.
Okay.
The other thing is you'd have to cross the bridge, at least. I know
No, because some of the water is depth 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or
but
depth 0.
any fall into the water
Right, but
will
if it's
trigger
depth
breach
0,
checks.
like,
If
then
you
I
have
don't have to make a roll.
Yeah.
I mean, if we need to do some flanking, me and the Oscout can probably do that after the. I don't want to go over there until they have committed to a direction, because if they spot me over there and they all start shooting at me, that could go really, really badly.
Yeah, fair.
What's the old adage? Don't split the party.
Yeah.
To a degree, but at the end of the day, I'm going to play my light like I would if I were playing any
I
other
would
game of
say for your
Battletech.
Firestarter, Drake, is that 3823 is, I think, the edge of your jump, and a pretty good hex says you'll have the woods to cover you moving up.
Yeah, that's where I was already planning on going. Keep some line of sight stuff
+4
going.
shot at me, more than welcome.
That would actually be a +6 for them to shoot at you in that heavy woods.
Very true.
And, oh, I think the Zephyr slipped.
Okay, if it landed in the woods, that'd be hilarious.
Unfortunately,
didn't.
no. It is now trying to flank us.
Flanked her. Never even
I mean,
met her.
it's a speedy hover vehicle, and you guys have been spotted, so trying to do what makes the most sense.
They saw one archer and
An Atlas.
Yeah, they saw the archer in the Atlas. There's a
Okay.
couple other things that they may have noticed at this point as well, just so you're aware.
okay, they have one Sifri with ECM.
Looks
I
like
think
the
the
partisan
Zephyrs
is
are
also
identical
moving up.
loadouts, yeah. Oh, yep, here we go.
Alright.
We have the indirect fire turn. Let me guess. Nothing in range of the master. Nope, and I'm not tagging my own people.
Yeah, nothing in gun range yet.
And
Yeah, that's
nothing's in Gauss rifle range. Nothing's in range for me.
Get fire.
Oh, I got a sensor return on the other side of that fort, though.
Skip fire.
That is the Zephyr.
Continuing to skip
All right.
fire. Skip fire. Nothing in range. Continue to skip fire.
Oh God, for quirks. Rugged.
Twist. Nothing in range. Continue to skip fire. Okay.
Oh dang, you got a really good ghost art targets roll 26. Shame we can't use it.
Don't need it, Nat.
Yeah.
It's to assert dominance.
Yeah.
Attention, unknown forces. Can you drop the charade and just admit your federated commonwealth?
Static response.
That's not very cash money of you.
We got a 6, they got
All
a
right.
9. Alright.
Since I'm gonna be honest, shift it to like me first, as I just gotta jump past the lake, and that's kind of about it.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't really think they can get behind me at all. So
I know what's up.
oh, I think I'm going first anyways, because that was a 3 on the first round.
Imagine that.
Bricks, do you want that Lightwoods in 3326 or 25?
Demo, that's you.
I want to see how things develop first before I make any moves.
I think
Just a
Drake's
bit.
asking because his fire starter's up.
All right, go ahead and move into the woods then.
Roger
I'm going to
that.
get good vision on this southern plains, so...
We're still like 2 turns out from any of them being able to get hit us with the LRMs, so we got some turns to maneuver.
Oh, we do? Good to know. Thank you.
I just want to try to stay more centralized so I can respond to this Zephyr.
I think we skip on Lactose because he actually might have to shift south depending on what the Southern Zephyr's doing. Or not skip him, hit next player.
No, I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm not that tired.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't guarantee the GM will be as merciful as Mage and not roll, something like,
No, if it was a genuine
80/20
mistake.
Out my unconscious face. Yes, indeed.
No. I won't punish you too much for genuine mistakes like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Manny who was like, nah, fuck you, I'll kill you for it?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Benny sees that. Ooh, the Robble's got a nice, juicy target there for its final death throes.
All right. Well, we have a bro out in the open, so I may as well move out into this forest here, I think. There we go.
Alright. Really? Alright.
Very good.
$26. I don't think you can use Oblique Attacker to target sensor returns, can you?
No.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Oh, everything's still out of range.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Actually, I have one shot. 14's hit. Never mind.
Oh, the good news. Wait, hold on. You are just outside of partisan LRM range.
Just as planned.
Maybe a plus or a minus, who knows?
I had to double check because that fire starter could have spotted.
Fire starter. Never even met her.
When I first heard about GLP-1s, thought probably the GLP-1s were a load of crap. But then when I started taking these medications, it just gave a relief to that. I still love food, but it doesn't control me. Collectively, we've lost over 150 pounds.
Check out joinmochi.com.
Hey, brushing besties! Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl,
So it's level 2 height one.
Nope, that's not worth firing at. That's 16 to hit. That's just out of range too. Skip firing. Skip. That's all out. Skip. No line of sight. No line of sight. Okay. Out of range.
Yeah, I kind of expect us not to have any shots this turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll probably kick off next turn.
Yep. It's gonna
Maybe.
get spicy next turn.
We'll see.
Yep, and that's what three of us and 8 of your guys will die to tack headshots.
Oh my god, that'd be very unfortunate if that happened.
I see the amount of LRM 15s. I know what that amount can do. I was running the Archer 5CS yesterday.
Oh, I love that variant.
I know, I hate that it goes extinct.
All right, because it's a Comstar design.
It's a
That's
Comstar
disappointing.
Clan Buster. It goes extinct
It
during the
shouldn't-
Jihad.
Yeah. Despite the fact the Republic of the Spear got a lot of the other Comstar clan busters.
It's like
You can
that, the
always
Marauder
rebuild it.
5CS, and I think the Black Knight with the hatchet that, or like I know those go extinct. I'd have to check on the King Crab 001. And I don't know about the Shadow Hawk, the Phoenix Hawk, or the, what was the other one? I think they also had Warhammer and Rifleman outfits, too. Problem is, later variants start getting obsessed with C3.
Yeah.
Right. If I'm reading the
Yeah.
map correctly, that northernmost Zephyr looks like it's ducked behind the woods, just to the northeast of the central base.
Lactose, you gotta hit next player. You're currently our
No.
response.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. I'm actually going to jump into these woods. Go ahead.
Oh.
I am thinking about jumping up on this turret gun emplacement. Give us.
Oh, on 2823?
Yeah.
Or the other one? Alright. Yeah, that'll work.
That should give us some good line of sight.
Demo, hit next player. You actually are a bit of a response position at the moment, so I'm happy to take the next player if people want to shift to me, because I'm a slower assault. I only have so many options this turn.
Yeah, assaults are typically responsive, so that checks.
How is everything over here, Mahoney's? How does everything taste? Customers are loving the food and they're enjoying everything and they're giving compliments and it makes me happy to know that Nate's in the kitchen doing it.
Boy, am I glad you guys don't have swarms right now.
Not yet.
I always forget you put jump jets on that thing. I was like, how did he get over there?
And wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I'm not doing
No,
this
I
right now.
actually can say this given our enemy. And Fed Boy, wouldn't you like to know where he went? Wouldn't you like to know?
The correct term is Fed Rat, but
Fire starter, Axeman.
Fed Boy works.
yeah, but Fed Rat is more appropriate.
I'm especially threatened by the thug, which is the quintessential inner sphere
I-
mech, may I say.
Yeah, thugs are scary. Like that. I'm slightly concerned about that.
Very.
I have possible shots. Probably not gonna hit, but I can see Hotbox there.
Okay. And what about the other one? Alright.
Alright, time to make bad decisions.
Crash, 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 crash. No, side slip off the board.
Yeah, specify slide slip or the server might hear you.
Oh, hello there, Zephyr. At one better to hit than the, Ooh, you're in my medium range for the Gauss rifle.
Like I
Does
said,
anyone
it's
want any
probably a bad
spotting
idea.
on the units in front of us, or are you okay?
Oh, that does work. Alright, neat. Let's see.
Just thinking for the archer, that's all, really.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Skyhammer.
Warn about standing still as you might be in LRM range this turn. One moment to check.
Charge it. Charge it.
No.
What else you got to lose?
You're not in LRM range. You can
Yeah,
stand still.
Yep. Alternatively, I could move and get into short range.
I know you had the PPC, I was thinking on that, but if you got so many mediums and
Oh, right. Venture hasn't moved yet. That pilot's an idiot.
That Zephyr's like, I got this guy. Wait, what?
I'm gonna quietly just look at the other guys' pilots to make sure I'm not running into a bunch of 2-3 pilots.
I think the best I saw was 3-3, but could be wrong.
3-5 on a partisan. Wait, that was movement. Oh no, it is the gunnery too. 4-4
Hotbox is
on
side
the
3.
Well, we know what his existence is for. 3-3 on the Axeman, 4-4 on the Thug.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix
I
Hawk is
will-
3-4 and has a large pulse.
I will tell all of you that every single one of these units has at least one SPA.
Huh.
We can see them also if you do the thing.
Oh yeah, I can see their SPAs. So
I'm not seeing the SBAs.
if you
Yeah,
have, you have to
go
click
to
on the pilot tab.
Ah.
Both,
I already hate
both
that Phoenix
partisans
Hawk.
have oblique attacker.
Why do you hate the Phoenix Hawk?
Pulse Laser would just jump in Jack automatically.
Oh, well.
Just so you guys know,
see.
the Thug has natural aptitude gunnery.
I'm a little worried about that Axeman. Melee Master and Specialist.
Yeah, these are some scary guys.
Oblique Attacker on the Partisans, it looks like.
Mhm.
Oh, let me see. How do I want to do this?
Forward Observer on the Zephyr.
Not
Is
surprising.
that what I want?
Zephyr never even matter.
So the fire starter has gunnery energy, so he's probably actually like a 3-3 or a 4-3.
Yeah, 4-3.
And it's got EC.
Now I really want. I can't talk with what I'm planning.
And Briggs, I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, that was it's a bold move.
Oh, you know what? These guys are ballsy. These guys are ballsy. That's what they'll do.
You have done exactly what the Hunchback has wished you to do.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but I'm also in short range for a large pulse laser.
That's correct.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
However, I have all of my guns in short range as well.
Yep.
Make him suffer. I have other
Do the
things
thing,
I probably
buddy.
gonna need
Do
to
the
target.
thing.
Okay, time to start tagging things. Fire that tag, and well, you're right there, so I guess I'll. Well, that's the most likely one to actually be in range for missiles, so we'll actually fire the tag at that one. Okay.
Oh, we can see who you're
I'm
tagging.
not
That's
even
neat.
gonna bother with the roll as a 14 to hit that Zephyr with the tag.
Both tags missed. That's okay. All right.
Well, box cars on the one gun that can hit the Zephyr, or hold on, actually.
12s. That's 9s. All right. Well, that's an easy choice. Fire away.
Where would you
Sorry,
like me to spot for you
there.
for that archer?
How do I?
The archer doesn't need
I
spotting.
don't
You
need
got a
to
blink
spot.
attacker.
Sorry, it's my turn to fire. I've mixed my firing components, I believe. How do I go back and see what I'm firing, what to where?
There should be arrows showing up.
Yeah, there is.
Alright.
But I'm just,
Best
I,
to
here's
hit
the problem, I'm
there.
not sure how many weapons
So,
are fired at one. Not the
If
other.
you hover over the unit at the very bottom of the little pop-up, it'll show you what weapons are firing at each.
Well, that's my only option.
And if you also pay attention, you will see the 2 hits. Alright, I've got 3 shots to hit on box cars at the Phoenix Hawk, or I got 1 shot on box cars at the Zephyr.
I'm not sure why.
Try
it's
the
doing
Phoenix
anything.
Hawk.
I'm just gonna fire everything else. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gaining 1 heat this turn, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and I'll watch a double box cars with the Gauss rifle.
You never know, do you?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pop to the loo while you guys do your firing. Be back in a minute or so.
12s? 12s. Or what's that one? Nope, that's 13, so it's even worse. 12s, or what do I do? Regulars.
Oh, they do have separate
Yeah,
instructions.
we'll do
I didn't know
regulars
that.
there for now. So you'll fire that one. Fire that one. Fire that one. And fire that one. And then you're done firing. Now we go to here. Terrible. Well, once again, that is the only shot I have. So this Hunchback, I'm sorry, but you seem to be the best thing for my lances here to be firing at. For shot wise. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Not semi-guided there. Better. Done firing.
I'm gonna really hope this TMM is enough to not blow up.
Missiles from unknown attacker.
Alright.
Minimal damage.
Good.
That's unfortunate. All right,
Dragon
Zephyr's still up.
line.
Just rush
Yep.
back now. Ugh.
Yep, hurt
Yeah,
the
but he took
Zephyr
off
that
a
was
bit
there
of
a
its
little
MP
bit.
at least.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Ooh, nice cluster hit with the on the Phoenix Hawk. Took out the searchlight.
Woo! No, my searchlight. Pulse hit. PPCs both missed. Unknown weapons fired. A little bit of
Oh, that's
damage
unfortunate.
there. And we're gonna take it off there. Good return fire there.
Wow, there is so many things that were real close on hitting that Hunchback.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of it needed boxcars to hit. But the other shots were, like, much worse. So, that's what they did.
Although,
Yeah, you've got the ammo to afford it, and heck, I even took a couple of those shots. Gauss Rifle may not be worth it, depending on how much time this takes.
Look at that. Look at that. Applied 7 additional heat to that dragon with those Infernos. Very nice.
Well, only 4 extra. I would have been a +3 normally. But yes, it's still unfortunate.
Yep. Yup. I know, we have a tendency to run a little hot.
I appreciate the ballsiness, Briggs. However, one must custom caution.
Yeah, we probably want to let them come to us a little bit more, make them cross the water.
Yeah, precisely. The whole point of running ahead is in order to morph the flow of battle, not to get swept away in the wave of it.
So, Skyhammer, since we've established that Zephyr is kind of a dumb pilot, what do you say we make him go ahead of me and again this turn?
I don't know about that one.
Well, worth a shot.
It's alright, it's alright. You've got another Zephyr pilot who might do something very foolish. Let's see, so you've gone. That one hasn't gone, but I'm not super worried about where it is right now. So we're gonna see this. Stayed on the map! Woohoo!
Oh, that's very tempting, but I probably... Alright. Do you guys mind if I pass? Next
Go
time?
ahead.
Not at all. Go ahead, mate.
Yeah, you've got something where you might be able to actually engage that Zephyr depending on what happens, because he's got to make a couple hard turn rolls if he wants any TMM.
Trying to figure out where I want to go here.
I mean, you might want to consider jumping down to like that 24-27 range. Like, you're not going to be able to fire this turn, but it's going to put you in a position to jump somebody next turn.
What makes me nervous about Gordon being at our restaurant is the criticism.
On the other hand, I think those LRM partisans have a bleak attacker, so that might not be the best idea.
Black pepper and a barbecue shrimp.
Ridiculous. Why would they have
Yeah.
that's so silly.
All right, assuming that they're not going to try and rush the base somehow, surprising everyone. I think that Zephyr is just going to be trying to flank. I'm thinking of just marching myself forward. If you don't want, like, next player to me, moving into Hex 3830.
Yeah. So I'm going to put myself in a place to counterflank the Zephyr. If you assaults on the right flank want to keep going south, how's that?
That might be better.
Yeah, I'm gonna
a
jump
next
here.
player.
I'm gonna
Lac-
jump to the.
Lactose, I
Yeah.
actually would rather you possibly look at holding off because you've got our best movement to possibly start flanking them or respond to that Phoenix Hawk.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do?
I'd rather you hit next player and we see who's the next one up. Okay,
Sure.
it's me.
You attack. Go crazy.
Yeah. I think 3820 is a pretty good hex for me to move into as it gets me some stuff in range and I think should be still just outside of...
All right.
Yeah, that's going to be well outside of what the partisans can get to this turn, so I'm going to go there. Because...
Do your thing, buddy.
Because, yeah, the slower is sold sometimes because of this show's thing.
I mean,
You can only do
that's
so
true.
much.
That Zephyr has already moved this turn. It's no threat for now. Very true.
Yeah. The other Zephyr is kind of... We're trying to see if we can get to move before Venture. And really... Hunchback, I kind of want you to see what's going to happen and then make your call from there. You might be best trying to run into the base to a degree.
Did we win?
Well, the problem is they
initiative?
can't actually break line of sight this turn. Like, they're gonna eat shots regardless of whether they try to go in, just because of the angle they're approaching from.
Yeah, that's where I was saying into the base, though, gives him movement options with TMM versus backing up doesn't.
Yeah, but it does at
Yeah,
least put him behind partial
we'll see
cover.
what happens. Yeah.
All right, next player.
Well, the partial doesn't matter with where the thug moved.
Oh, that's true.
No, it still matters when you move into 2733. That would be still partial cover, I think.
No, when they're
Because-
when they're higher than you, it nullifies partial.
Sorry. Did we win initiative this turn?
No.
We did not.
We didn't.
That's why we
Okay,
have to be
so-
very careful with our decisions.
Yeah,
And try
at
to
the end of the
force
day,
as much of them to move before more vital ones.
Sure, it's going to come down to Zephyr versus Venture, but we can still play that to our advantage. I get you.
Yeah, I thought about jumping backwards up there above Venture a little bit just to close off some angles, but I'm gonna get this fire starter into the fight down here. Hopefully.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, if it's Venture's turn, they can play defensively, and that will be fine because Zephyr could. Yeah, you know what we're doing.
That, and I have a feeling that me and Hotbox have a meeting to attend, and I'm gonna let him know that his meeting should have been an email.
Ooh, okay.
Oh boy, now we're playing with gas.
So there's no one else that can move first? I'm trying to stay hidden.
I
love you.
I think we might just have to eat you having to deal with Hotbox because a lactose is our response to the Phoenix Hawk or something to do to start putting pressure on them to make them start thinking. And Venture is currently holding the Zephyr.
I mean, at the end of the day, no one wants to take 8 medium laces to the rear, and there are a few people who are in the space of having to do that at this point. So,
God, you have 8 medium lasers.
I do.
I didn't realize it was that many.
Squeeze in.
There are a lot of medium lasers.
My brain is swollen right now. Oh.
Oh, that's what you moved from.
Oh. I'm okay. And I did. I did.
Yeah, Lactose, you could jump into the heavy woods and try to peel off some paint.
1, 2, 3,
Sure,
4, 5. That
I
does
would,
put him
I
in
would,
short range of the thug, though, and that thug's built for gunnery. Remember.
I would really like to punish whatever this Phoenix Hawk wants to do. I really want to
Yeah,
punish whatever it's about to
but
do.
but
So
even with natural aptitude gunnery, if you have 4 TMM from jumping and +2 from the heavy wood, that's
The
6.
other risk is that Phoenix Hawk is also the biggest threat to him because it's got the large pulse laser and the in the spa to use it.
Put it this way, I don't think he's going to shoot at me. I think he's going to shoot at the hunchback, no matter where I jump, especially if I jump into heavy woods. So really, what do you want me to pass, or do you want me to see where this, or do you want
If
me
you
to find
think
something else? Or
if you think you're going to be good going against the thug for drawing shots there, and you don't think the Phoenix Hawk's going to jump behind you, go for it, because that means we can at least possibly get him to move something that the hunchback can get a little safer, or Venture can at least deal with the Zephyr.
It's tough because I can punish this thug. I can punish the Phoenix Hawk by jumping behind it, but then he's going to move. But I can't punish the thug at the moment because I can't get close enough to do so. I can move myself out of danger. Okay, who's left to move apart from me?
Just me and Bricks.
Okay, so the hunchback and the
Dragon.
and the dragon. Right. Okay, no, it really does have to be me then. Sure. I mean, it depends really. Do you want to play aggressive and jump into these woods?
Aggressive might be the way to go.
Sure. So, are we saying the 2538 woods facing north? Yeah.
I would say 2539 because it's heavy woods.
No, 2538. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what he meant.
Yeah. Okay, but if I went 2539, I couldn't see the Phoenix Hawk if it was
that's
to
fair
move across
point.
the
Yeah.
river. That's what I was
No,
thinking.
you'd be able to see it wherever it moved.
Really, I can see through the woods. I mean,
Yeah,
sure.
heavy woods does not count for your line of sight if you're in it.
Yeah, but I'm at an additional -1. Oh, sorry, +1 though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. There's a low chance the Phoenix Hawk's gonna stay in range of your medium lasers if you jump there.
But but at the end of the day, I'm trying to space him out. I'm trying to make it a dangerous position for him to move across the river.
Yeah, maybe he jumps in your backside. That's one of the dangers.
Okay, what's the jump range on the? That's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he could jump into the. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, to be fair, that is also an omnipresent danger. I could also jump into the woods at 2133 and try and get some shots on the fire starter.
The fire starter hasn't moved yet.
He hasn't moved yet.
Yeah,
well, that would put you in medium.
The hunchback does not need 2 mechs to jump him, so he's got to be our last one as of the moment, because he's in the most danger.
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to put it to the group. Where do you want me to go?
I think your safest place to actually be able to shoot at anything is probably going to be that 2539. And then if you still want to face to 2439, if that Phoenix Hawk tries to get behind you, he's giving his backup to the rest of the team.
Okay, so I'm going to 2539, and I'm facing what direction?
Southwest, 2439, towards the thug.
Gotcha.
That's going to be your aim this turn.
I saw.
Cool.
That way, if that Phoenix Hawk tries to get into your rear arc, the hunchback can just come in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, also we have 2 assault mechs with Gauss
rifles.
rifles.
He would just have to violate him from the short range.
I've got some weird shots there because I got heavy woods I'm looking through. I was actually considering the thug myself because even though I've got the partial, it's
you have
for me to
BAP,
hit.
right? You have BAP, right? On the Atlas? So that heavy woods count as light woods for you.
Really?
I think you have to be within the BAP range.
BAP reduces 1 wood hex by 1.
Right, but I think that's only within the 6 hex range, though.
It's in within 6 hexes.
Yeah.
Oh, or if you're talking the unit has to be within 6.
I think like the target, like the distance from target, has to be within like the 4 hex range or whatever.
That actually might explain why I can currently see the Zephyr to the east. The Zephyr has not left my line of sight. I see you. I do not have a viable shot though.
I also think the lesser, it's not the problem with the Gauss rifle for the Phoenix Hawk, it's more the LBX Panzer.
That's true, yeah.
Gonna paper his armor.
Oh, there we go.
Zephyr's moved. Make him regret it.
All right, pass to me.
Yeah, demo hit next player.
Let's see. I can't. Only so much I can. Oh, right, I'm at 4-6. God damn it. Well, that's unfortunate.
Do what you can. Any shots better than no shots.
Yep. I think I'm still in medium range, though.
Hello.
Yep, medium range.
Yeah. Oh, is that what I want to do? No. Let's jump to.
It's just so nice to have new restaurants come into Oswego.
You know what we get? I don't.
And I think maybe we have to make him feel at home. Sure. I believe this familiarity.
Did our dragon move yet?
Yes, he just did.
Yeah.
He's at least got his PPC in the rear of the Zephyr, but not as many mediums, unfortunately.
I mean, they're still in medium range, but yeah, with TMM4, it's not going to be great hit rolls.
You could have kicked him too.
Well, I couldn't reach him, is the problem.
Oh, you couldn't? Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, because he brought me down to 4-6, and I had to turn around.
I see, right. And then it could be 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
Now I see where we're
that's
coming from.
kind of why the Zephyr decided to just blow right past him.
Yeah, it's a smart move.
Turning around would have been a waste. That got him the best TMM he could
Alright.
get.
Demo, it's your call what to do.
One possibility is to back up into that 2833 woods, just because A, it gives you some cover, and B, it denies that cover to the Phoenix Hawk.
Yeah,
I
and
think
if he
I might
wants
do
to,
that.
yeah, and if he wants to jump behind you, he's in an open field pretty much with Spartan Eye. Hi.
Yeah. Just give them the bad
All right, well,
choices.
we'll see how it goes.
I have such a beautiful target-rich environment. Thanks to you.
Also, yeah, Lactose now has the chance to get behind the tuck.
That's it. Yeah,
And
I
they
I
have
have
to-
a good next turn. Maybe. Who knows? I might get head capped. We'll see.
I mean, you got
Chances are low.
TMM4. You'll probably be fine.
For gunnery, for TMM, 2 woods, that tends right there, just
I mean-
to...
Probably are the best odds I've ever
Oh.
taken. So
Well, that's maybe not ideal.
Oof, that's not.
I don't remember consenting to this.
Sometimes you're the farmer, sometimes you're the sheep.
Hey! Turn and look south. You still. Sorry, I don't know what I hit there. Yeah, if you turn and look south, you still have the thug in your front arc, and you can punch the Phoenix Hawk.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
I'm trying to help.
No, I think I'm alright. I mean, I'm in heavy woods. I did the jump. We'll be fine.
He starts at 3.
Also narrow low profile for the win.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
3, 7, 9. He's got 7 to hit you with large pulls.
I've done the thing. What could be better than that?
Ah,
Didn't tag him.
well, you're out of LRM range either way, so I don't know why you bothered.
Yeah, it's fair. For the most part.
I think we've
I'm
lost
now
track of
having
one of
to
the
check the
partisans.
rules on semi-guided.
Also, I only have TMM1, so semi-guided wouldn't be super useful against me.
Yeah, that I can't hit that Zephyr. I can't hit that Phoenix Hawk, unfortunately. Oh, my best shots are on the thugs.
Sorry, did I jump into this? I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yep.
6. So I gained at least 6 heat. I drained 20. So I need to do just 3 shots in order to be heat neutral.
I was gonna say you jumped
1,
7.
2, 3.
Yeah, I've got a single shot on the thug on 10, so
Very
let's
good.
take it.
We're doing the thing.
Girl has been in there for an hour and a half just playing around.
Ooh, nice. You might be in the thug's PPC short range, however, it only has 11s to actually hit you.
I hear you. Falling for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, jump 8's good, it turns out.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Imagine that.
Firestarter has no shots. And that's out of range there.
Missions. Semi-guided. Against any target successfully designated by tag, these missiles will ignore the TMM modifier. If firing directly, also ignore all indirect fire, terrain, and spotter-related modifiers.
Yeah, they're pretty mean.
Do be that way.
Alright, so that'd be 10s. That would be definitely not worth. Okay, so yeah, that's what we do. 2 through 4, done. Oh look, that's out of line of sight. Change mode. Select. Nope. Select. Might be worth it. Yep, that's worth it. Okay, fire away. Oh wait, hold on. No. Okay, done firing.
Alright. Yay, Ghost Targus is active, making me more of a pain to hit.
My Zephyrs also got their ghost targets active. And...
Nice hit with the LBX-10 on the Axeman.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Alright, got a PVC in.
Oh, thank God the Gauss rifle and the ERPC missed the thug.
Both Gauss's at the thug missed.
Those Zephyrs have a surprising amount of.
He started a fire. Oh no.
Got lucky on the Oscar Dam.
Alright, so do you guys want me to keep chasing this Zephyr that I can't catch, or do you want me to head into that fort to try and deal with the guys in the center?
Let's hold off and see how
Yeah.
initiative goes before we
It's-
start choosing.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's about spacing it out, basically, and that's the Zephyr is doing its job at be. Oh, wait, sorry. If the Zephyr at the back is locked, right? That means it can't move or it can't shoot.
No. That's
It just
something
means the
that
turret
does
is
from the
facing that
turrets.
direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It-
once you select a turret facing for a turn, it counts as being locked, even though it actually isn't. It's a display thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was gonna say I can always start jumping back and limit what these Zephyrs can do.
That's true. Yeah.
Ooh. Wow, he missed and then he fell over. That's crazy.
Very
It's
unfortunate
like
for
it's
you.
like Vertigo tried to punch him and the Phoenix Hawk slipped under the punches.
Oh, the Phoenix Hawk is down. Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
Oh, and
And
his
fell
rear.
to his rear.
Yeah,
Yep.
his center
Zero
rear is
armor
open.
on the center torso rear. Oops.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for that that Phoenix Hawk.
Oopsie.
There's the smoke.
Sometimes it do be that way.
Mm-hmm. Demo, we're just waiting on you to hit done.
Oops.
All good now.
Got
And we
initiative.
want initiative.
And one more time.
All right. If I'm not first up for us, pass it to me. My movement's just gonna be jump into the heavy ones. In
Fair.
36-32.
It looks like Lactose is going first.
Real
So,
question: should
pass
I
to him.
face south or should I face west?
I think. I mean, if any. So, what's the range in your weapons?
Gauss rifle at 22 hexes, 2 ER larges at 19 hexes.
Yeah, I would say south, and then you can twist your torso, right?
Yeah. My
Yeah,
thing is
yeah.
just where do I want to put my rear arc?
Yeah, put your rear arc towards the water and the trees.
Either of those are going
Yeah.
to be towards the water and trees. It's just the real question is, do I want to give it?
All right, guys. If I'm not back in just a second, I'm just grabbing food from upstairs.
Lactose, hit next player.
Yeah. Next player, I'd say I think I have a pretty
Oh,
pivotal
good. It went right to me.
role.
Yeah. The question is, do I want to have my back facing the 37-32 or 36-31?
36-31.
Yeah, absolutely. To be honest, I would invite that rear arc from the Zephyr because then
It'll
Dancer
close.
can retaliate, right? So
Would need
bounce
more
and
movement to get
retaliate.
your back facing south
Also,
or
Yeah,
facing north.
alright. And worst comes to worst, I just have to eat the TMM from a walk. It won't be worse than the jump.
We've done worse. We've done worse.
That said, that is a +4 base to hit that Atlas' turn.
Oh, that's mean. Yeah. All right. It looks like the Phoenix Hawk got up though, because I'm guessing he's that sensor return at 1840.
No, that's the
no, he's
other
still flat.
partisan.
Oh, okay. Well, then we don't have. Oh, never mind. I see him now.
Also, guys, watch out for the partisans. They have their machine guns on rapid fire, so don't park in front.
Wait, guys. I just realized. So that Phoenix Hawk is standing next to water and has an open rear torso.
also prone.
No.
We could push it.
It's prone, and do you really
I'm not saying
want
we
our
should.
light mech in short range of a thug's PPCs to stand still
Wait,
to push?
if I push it into water, does it die?
Yeah.
Yes, because the rear torso
It's not
center
worth it.
open.
But it would be funny.
Interesting. Now I
You'll
actually
get more
have. I mean, I have two choices. Either the it stands up and I take the risk, I push it into the water.
This
or
is
I
assuming
jump
it doesn't
behind
just
the
run
thug
away.
And I shoot it. Yeah, no.
I mean,
This
honestly-
is assuming it doesn't just like run away. Like that's the thing is
honestly-
that
how much movement does it have after it stands up? I mean, it's got 4 movement. It's going to stand up, face the water. It's going to go
So-
1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
5.
He
Six,
can
12,
choose
6.
his.
So.
He can choose his facing. That's the thing. When you stand up, you have to choose your
Oh, you
facing.
can? Okay, but at the end of the day, he's going to go... Okay, but at the end of the day,
He's
there's
got
no way he
6'9".
can move.
He drops, assuming he is running, that'll drop him to effectively a 7
He's got
movement
mask,
that he has to
remember.
work with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got mask also.
There's no way he can one that either involves me moving into water or me pushing him into water if push comes to
He
shove.
can get out of the woods and get away from the water to some degree.
Lactose, I'm going to be
And-
honest. I think the better move for you would be jumping to like 2143 and putting pressure on that thug. Just getting in its
Yeah, I
range.
mean, at the end of the day, I was going to wait
The
for
better
the thug
option
to move
would
if
be
it's
to jump to
everybody, and then
1842 and get in its rear armor if it stands
Oh.
still.
true. I mean, at the end of the day, the thug is absolutely not interested in anything I have to offer to its rear, which is 8 medium lasers. He doesn't want to take it. That's going to be maybe an engine crit or maybe a death. Who knows? Yeah, we're going to see where it goes from here.
I would say wait until the thug moves and then.
Yeah,
because that's
precisely.
also your big advantage by moving there is now you can put pressure on the thug who is trying to set up in the sniper position.
And very
the one
much
place
so.
I would say don't move is 1834 because that puts you right next to that axe.
What? No, no. Come say hello to the axe.
Absolutely. I would love to jump in the range of the thug and into melee range of the axeman. Absolutely. My goodness.
No, but what if you get a head kick?
What a consensual action.
You know-
Let's go for it.
I feel like you're being sarcastic, but I feel like the squadron here doesn't really appreciate your sarcasm. It's very unfortunate, honestly.
Well, if they got on comms and explained themselves to us, maybe we'd be able to come to an agreement. But they're being difficult.
Fun.
The thing is, I
Should have seen Captain Carsonization. He was a hoot to listen to.
I appreciate.
Here, let me see if I got any of his audio logs. Behold the glory of the crab!
I appreciate that we're not 100% in character, but I like to think I'm at least 50% in character when I'm talking about kicking people in the head when they're down. So
fair, yeah.
It's also worthy to note that the Zephyr, when it came through those towns, it did not do any damage to the buildings.
Yes, this is also worthy.
Oh!
Someone sidestepped again!
Okay, it's alright.
That was a hell of a sidestep.
Nothing to worry about here.
don't mind me.
Okay.
All good.
Oh man, prime LBX range.
All right, you want me to leave that Zephyr to you guys, Spart?
Well, I possibly have to deal with 2.
Yeah, we gotta hold off a moment. Who's actually good to go here?
So you can pass to me. I'm gonna jump into 2926 facing that Zephyr. It gives me some long range shots at him, but it'll give me the opportunity to respond to him next turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me see, that Zephyr starts at 4, flanked for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That Zephyr can only attempt to tag me. And it's an 11 to tag me.
2, 6.
Could also tag me. The good thing is
5. You're literally, you're 6 out. Yeah, you are the better tag, but the thing is that I think I'm actually in range of one of the partisan tanks.
yeah, and what's the range on LRMs?
21, you might just be right outside.
I'm out of LRM range for the X-Men and the 2 partisans.
All right. So, you want me to pass 26 or take the move?
Sorry, who's 26?
That was
the
the
archer.
archer.
The archer that I still haven't seen yet. Good job, guys.
Sure. Well, I mean, you saw it.
I actually would rather our dragon hold off until the
Yeah,
fire starter moves.
All right.
I think if okay, where do you want me to move, Lactose?
Has the thug moved yet?
No.
No.
He's not.
Lactose
neither-
is not. You're not moving yet.
Yeah, the Phoenix Hawk nor the Thug has moved yet, so I'm going to click next player. Is that okay?
Yep. Go ahead.
Cool.
Yeah. Our better options are either Demo or 26. I'm not really sure of any good movements Demo could pull right now.
I'm basically waiting to see if that Phoenix Hawk moves and where it ends up, because I might just go and smack it.
At which point, I think 26, you're our best bet for a move right now.
Yeah. Maybe back up so you can't get flanked from behind.
You know, you could jump into Hex like 26, 28 and face 25, 29, because
Keep forgetting you have jump jets.
he can't really. I don't think he can jump behind you. And, oh, that works.
Sorry, does anybody know what the sensor return is on 1840?
It's a partisan tank.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
The
Thank
other
you so
partisan.
much.
Yeah, that's something where that might be an alternative to the Thug. Because
Yeah, jump
it
on.
might be critted out dependent.
Mhm.
But let's
We'll
see
see
what
where
the
it
Thug
goes.
does first.
Yep,
'cause
yep.
The Thug is still a mech, and mechs are still kings of the battlefield. Tanks can be
Sure.
scary, but
And
they aren't
we
a
still
mech.
have initiative, so yeah, of course, we get the last move.
Oh, 26. The building behind you can support the
Well, he
fire
can't
starter.
Yeah, but
The fire starter can't see him. Is the thing.
if the fire
You
starter
could just say
jumps
where the
right
hex is.
there, but it's also only going to be a +1 to its TMM. It's going to be so high, it's going to be visible to the rest of us. Sorry, +2 to the TMM. And worst comes to worst, he torso twists and punches the building for 7 damage, and suddenly the building will collapse with the fire starter on top of it.
Oh, that's right, because it'll be below its tonnage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize you could do that, but that's fun.
And also it's
I
height
like
2, so it's
fun.
gonna hurt.
The fire starter. I am so brilliant! Where did gravity go?
But can you
All right,
seriously still not see the archer?
Demo,
That's very
next
funny.
player to Sighthound.
No problem.
Dragon's going to be our best bet here. The fire starter's gone. Your choice how to respond to it, or maybe just start cutting through the base to
Correct. I
start
actually
trying
still
to put
cannot see
pressure on the
the
flank.
I still actually cannot see the archer.
It's very
I was
Yes.
hoping to wait until the fire starter moves to melee.
Fire
or
starter
something.
has moved.
Starter has moved.
Oh, I know, but I already moved, so.
Alright,
Um,
if I go here.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're sorry about that. It's just we're also having to measure safety and potential here.
right. No,
Like,
I-
Yeah.
that Hunchback can go in and help take out the Phoenix Hawk, depending where the Phoenix Hawk tries to move.
Is
Hotbox sees the other fire starter 3 hexes away in some woods, looking submissive and flammable.
Ah,
Well, the archer could also.
oh, so the fire
baby.
starter is kinky.
Little
Talk to
did
us
we
during our
know.
downtime. We can have some fun.
I'm not entirely comfortable with the direction this conversation is going in.
It's fine.
I didn't start it this time.
Boys
I'm,
are playing.
I'm out of this.
Yeah, fair.
Fade to black. Fade to black. Where were we? Where were we?
Tomorrow, in a senior motel downtown, you wake up.
I don't really like
Donkey
doing this
Kong
necessarily,
plays
but
on
that'd
an
be
arcade cabinet in the wall for some reason.
Could
Oh.
you imagine that?
Alright, well that
Right,
actually...
Demo, I need you to take this turn. Sorry, mate. I
Yeah,
have,
Demo, you're our
yeah,
best bet here.
Yeah, you got to do the.
What do you want me to do?
Even it.
Whatever you
whatever
want.
you need to do, but
You just
even
need
if
to
it's-
do your
even
move
if it's-
now,
Yeah.
because we need
This
that
is-
thug to move.
Yeah, this is
I
a
need
very
to
high
molest
risk move,
whoever's left.
but what you could do is double back towards the Zephyrs and try to introduce them to cluster rounds. The problem is that's going to expose your rear armor to the Thug, which is very
Yeah, no.
dangerous.
Yeah, no. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Oh no! If you can make it to 3130, for example, then you are out of bug range. Except it comes over the hill. and abandons its
Partisan.
Bucket we
partial
ball.
cover.
I respect it.
I also definitely respect the fuck it we ball.
Yeah, I mean that is the Hunchback call sign.
How ballsy
Look,
do
I want to
feel,
kill that
Ron?
Phoenix Hawk somehow. So
How high does smoke rise?
Okay. Okay.
I
This
think
is
one, I don't know.
this is the play. This might be a bad play. But I'm putting myself in a spot, I think, where if you try and get into my back arc, you're also putting yourself in threatened range of a couple other goofy things.
Well, this is why we play the Jumpy Boy at last.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going, buddy?
Yeah, I think that's probably my best bet for now.
Very good. All right.
All right. Lactose. My recommendation is not the thug. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but rather
Take
jump
the
to
partisan.
1741 behind the partisan tank.
Maybe.
Oh, that's a good move.
Yeah,
Because the
do you want me
thug
to-
cannot get you in his front arc, and the Phoenix Hawk cannot get you in the large pulse laser.
Sure. I was thinking either that or I jump into the rear arc of the Axeman, but I couldn't quite get to
No.
the rear arc.
Very
Not
dangerous.
the X-Men.
Not the Axeman.
Not
The
the
Axeman just uses torso twisting. It's set up to try and whack you twice with that.
Yeah, but I can run into its rear arc.
I mean, if you stay a hex away, yeah, just don't get meleeed by
I'm
it.
not talking about jumping. I'm talking about running. I can run into its
Problem
rear
is, that's
arc.
also going to put you in some very LRMable range of a lot of guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be running 9 hexes. So okay, so
That's only a +3. If it's not a
Yeah.
+4 in that circumstance, it's not even worth considering.
okay. So +3, and then what's firing at me? And that's not getting minimum range or a +2.
Two
for
thug
medium.
PPCs.
Pretty much everything can fire at you if you go behind the
yeah.
X-Men.
If you're not directly behind the Axeman, 3 medium lasers,
No, I am directly behind the Axeman.
It'll be probably
and a
most of the
hatchet.
partisans.
Then you'll have to take 2 hatchet chances from a 3
No,
piloted
sorry.
melee master.
Sorry, how am I getting hatchets when I'm behind the Axeman?
He can
Torso twist.
Because he
You're
has
in the right
melee.
arm arc.
He also has 2 melee SPAs.
Wait, if
You
you,
need to move.
you can torso twist and melee a mech behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
With your
Because-
arms.
Crazy! I never knew that.
That's
That's how
only
arms
with
reach.
arm-mounted weapons and punches, though.
All right. Ignore me. Fuck me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna jump to 714. I'm gonna face towards the sensor return, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 1741, face towards the
Yoppa,
sensor.
yoppa. There we go.
That's not bad.
It could
That's-
be worse.
That's not bad, or that's bad?
That's not bad. That's a good choice.
I wasn't sure if that was our GM speaking or not.
It was.
Sometimes
that's
it do
okay.
go that way. All right. So when I'm gonna shoot, I can shoot into the rear of the thug, or I can shoot into the rear of the partisan, and it will be an equal
Shoot into the
DMM.
rear of the partisan
He
and
doesn't-
then take it.
Yeah,
Because if you
partisan,
set out the
because
machine
the
gun
more-
ammo,
You could also
The more
shoot
shots
into
you
the
put
rear
into
of
the
the
rear of
Phoenix
that thing, the
The
better
Phoenix
chance you
Hawk,
have to
yeah,
get
but-
through armor,
Sure.
and the moment you're through its structure, it's dead. And any
Sure.
critical, you can motive crit it, and or you can end up just getting a critical on it that could set something off.
Brilliant. It probably has a lower TMM too. Right. I'm gonna dump everything into this partisan. Let's go.
Yeah, it might have actually stayed stationary. So
Probably.
I think it moves a little, but certainly not enough to get a TMM. So, not to mention, I am a hopping jack.
what's up with the tag? Something's not working right.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The Zappies keep missing.
well,
Yeah.
they're hitting at max range. That's the problem.
Yeah. They keep needing like 12s to tag stuff. You're not making this easy.
Yeah.
Their tag
This is why you
lasers are
give your
defective.
tanks 2 tags, so you can double your chances of hitting.
Just have
Well,
a C3 master
demo.
computer for when you want to get spicy.
Those don't really. They're not propagated out very heavily yet.
Demo.
Who are we waiting on to hit done? Demo.
Oops.
Maybe if this was Comstar out here trying to abuse you, but it's not.
Yeah, what would Comstar be doing out here? That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, they run the HVG on World, but that's really about it. Alright, I've got a couple shots on the Phoenix Hawk, it looks like. Nothing crazy to hit, but it's something.
Right.
This
Drake,
is
I'm gonna join you in hitting that fire starter.
Yeah, I've only got 11s to hit him, so don't expect a whole lot yet.
Fair. I mean, I got the same with everything other than the PVC.
Yeah, start at 3, 6.
Yeah, don't use your SRMs on him.
3, 6. 7, 8. Yeah, I would not have hit that Zephyr, or that Zephyr would have been like 12 to hit with the mediums in the rear. Not worth it. I have to ask, what is your to hit on the Partisan?
I didn't check. How can I tell?
Oh, if you hover over your unit, it'll show you what the hit on your shooting was.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Additionally, when you're selecting the options, you should... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
666.
Nice.
Yep.
That Partisan's probably fucked.
Yeah, maybe.
Did you load every laser into it?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
don't
definitely
think
picked
laser
the wrong
works,
place
so
to put that thug. It has no shots right now. Oh well.
It's the problem that it only has standard PPCs.
I mean, this is the
Partially,
reason
yeah.
why we play the, we play the light mech. It's not just about the damage you do; it's about the movement you control.
It's true.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I do enjoy running my Wolverine at times.
No,
But
honestly,
sometimes it's fun just to walk up with the Atlas and go, I am your problem to take out.
That's it. There is a certain satisfaction to being the big daddy. No, I get it.
My favorite mech is the Night Star, for a very justifiable reason. There is not a variant I dislike of the Night Star.
And who could blame you? My goodness.
Because let me see, of course the classic 9J, that thing is a BV efficient terror in my opinion.
That Atlas somehow just has. Damn. Oh, it's the woods and the +2 TMM because I'm going through 2 woods effectively. That's why it sucks to hit it. Well, that's okay. At least I can't get abused by the Cyclops below me. That's fine.
Guys, I think I want that Phoenix Hawk's engine.
But yeah, the 9FC is actually a very scary mobile assault mech at 4.6 with some very good close range damage with the LBX-10s. Then you've got the 9SS for the absolute terror of a Solaris Intersphere Solaris assault mech. And the 10D for 2 Clan ER Larges, 1 Clan ER PPC, 2 light Gauss rifles, and a couple coolant pods for when you want a full Alpha Strike.
Wait, hang on. You're telling me there's a D variant that doesn't have a single autocannon on it? I think you're making this up.
No. If the standard variant has autocannons, the Deviants exchange them for PPCs.
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
You're right.
Look at the Marauder 3D. It's like,
Well,
take the autocannon 5 out, we put them somewhere else.
They put them on blackjacks.
Yeah.
Or Shadowhawks. Oh, no. They put them on Jaeger mechs. That's what it is.
Yes. Because even riflemen get PPC in this economy.
Seeking those who won't rest until there's enough of the medicine they make for everyone who
Okay, cool. So probably the last target this person will ever fire at has been decided for it. Okay, very easy, very good.
The
Oh,
only
shoot.
target it can shoot at.
No. Remember, it has oblique attacker and semi-guided.
I'm about to feel bad for the hunchback, ain't I?
2, 3, 4. Hitting on 9s. Ooh, partisan not destroyed yet.
Turret locked, though.
Again, that's
Oh
what
yeah,
normally
the
happens.
LBX hits.
Turret jammed on the Zephyr.
Oh, that's not great.
For you.
Turret locked in position so it can't turn around. That's fine.
Oh, Brick's taking it out to clean.
Mhm.
Did very little.
I have been vegan since 1997. It's for the animals. Animals and
26, your build is so silly. I love it.
we're all kindred.
Just get Sandblaster on that thing. It'll be hilarious.
I was thinking of going with weapon specialist.
The
alarm
fire
2,
starter
whatever
has
it's called,
failed to live up
or
to
alarm
its
5.
name.
It didn't start a fire? Man.
It's not a fire starter, a twisted fire starter.
He is in fact living up to his name, though. He is hotboxing it already.
Imagine that.
Elizabeth looking over and doing some jokes. Oh, no problem, little fire starter.
Do not like the
Not
right torso
everyone
armor
can-
remaining on that
Can
hunchback.
get it going first try.
Oh my god. Fair enough.
Oh,
The partisan's not dead.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bonk.
I mean, it's down to like 2-3, but yes, technically.
He's still
It is
standing.
stuck, though.
That's fine. It still gets to shoot next turn, is what that means, potentially.
I'm gonna
Turret
say this
locked.
to our hunchback pilot. GTFO, you have one armor left on your side torso.
I mean, that's not the first time our Hunchback Pilot's been in this position, but hey.
I will consider it.
Okay, that hot scout got gutsy.
That's a really hot All-Scout.
Yeah, that's what it does. It jumps in, it gets hot, it jumps out, it gets cool, it jumps in, does the thing again.
It does the hokey pokey.
It did successfully avoid shutdown, so that's good.
That is very true.
How many
avoided
jump jets do you
shutdown,
have in the
then-
legs?
What? Sorry.
Oh no, you don't get extra. That's the stupidest rule ever. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't help you to jump into water to cool down because you don't have heat sinks in the legs,
That's
so you
really
get no
something
extra
only
cooling.
planner and
Oh, it
singles heat
doesn't?
sinks benefit from.
Oh, I thought that at the end of the day, if I jump into the doofer, I'll be okay. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah, honestly, if you just jump like straight back and away,
True.
you should be good.
Oh, I
Wait,
can also,
guys.
I can also jump and kick someone to death, and that will also reduce my TMM. So we're good.
Lactose, I would like to point something out to you. That
Uh-huh.
partisan's turret is now locked backwards.
Locked
No, it's locked
backwards?
forwards.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
That's
It
wait,
less
didn't
fun.
turn the turret to face him.
Right, because he shot the hunchback. Never mind. He was the other one that.
very good.
Never
I was like, because backwards is my least favorite position to be facing. It was
Yeah,
shooting.
the Zephyr
forwards,
is
that's
the funny
fine.
one. That its turret is now locked to the like one hex to the right,
Yeah, I'll happily cub stomp
and
this.
that's where
partisan
its
all day.
tag is.
Yeah, my goodness. It's quite surprising to me.
All right, if you want to skip to me, I think I'm gonna hunker down the Woodsea's turn and eat whatever comes at me. Why do I feel like there is a fire starter that now is looking to set my woods on fire?
I mean,
You
if
should come.
Firestarter tries to reach you, it's gonna get like screwed by me and Drake. Like,
Yeah, whoa, 100%.
Yeah, that is the worst idea he could, or worst option he could take.
So that said, I might save person and just. Oh, Spark also just basically stood still.
Yep.
Well, backed into woods, but yeah.
Well, wimped out.
You can corner that in still. That
Oh,
fire
that's
starter.
DFA range.
Definitely. That's only a 3 TMM. If you either DFA or jump in front of it and kick it, it's all good.
Just
I
don't
feel
worry
like
about
that-
moving too soon.
There
because
is also the possibility to jump on the level 1 behind him and kick him in the head.
I kicked him in the head until he was dead.
Oh no, the building is also 1 height, so that's 2.
Yeah, but it's
exactly.
CF40.
So do
No, I mean the turret, the gun emplacement.
Do I keep pursuing
Oh.
their fire starter? Keep the pressure on him? Or do
Hit
I
next
wait?
player. Just skip it to get it to me, Wolval, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna stand still. I'm in assault mech in heavy woods with nothing else around me. I am in
It
where
could
I
be
want to be.
worse. Cool. I'll skip my turn then.
Well, you hit next player. Do not skip where you are. Do not skip.
No, don't you worry. I've learned my lesson since then.
You say you learned your lesson, and then about getting a unit shoved off the table, and then you get a unit shoved off the table. I have been there.
I was gonna say this. I watched the VOD for that dam fight. I am so happy you guys pushed the gladiator into the dam. I was hoping you would do that.
Oh, you did.
You're welcome. You're
That's so
welcome.
good.
I was watching it and going, that is like, it's a risk. But
I saw the map, and from the first time I saw the map, and I played on it from like the Op 4 side, and I was like, man, it'd be sure good to push a mech into this depth 7th water, but I wasn't there, so that's wonderful to hear.
yeah, it was hilarious. Gladiator had jumped away. And I pointed it out to the Vulcan since all his guns were in the torsos. So he did it. And the fact it worked was like, yeah, the Vulcan had to eat a PPC to like the leg or something, but and it was in his rear arc. But you know what? It worked. That gladiator just went kabloosh. And suddenly the tone shifted. It's like, okay, I've got some damage mechs, but I'm working good. We're gonna tear apart. And where'd one of my mechs go? Glub, glub, glub.
Oh yeah, we need a new call sign for the Vulcan pilot, like magician or something. Now it's there, now it's gone.
Is this my worst decision I could make? Probably. I'm gonna not do that. Let's go there.
There is always a worse decision.
Yeah. Gladiator has Cal and bad reputation.
Gladiator never even met her.
You know what?
Yeah.
Have fun shooting at that target.
From my perspective, I might be pushing heat, but at the end of the day, I'm happy to still go for that 8 lasers. That's where I be.
Oh, so they've written the Sapphire, they've written it off.
Okay.
They're drawing fire.
Suffer to move.
I mean, he's not gonna generating ghost targets this turn.
Sure.
I am generating ghost targets though. Unless I'm getting ECCM'd.
Yeah, Dancer, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say you probably got that Zephyr.
I want to see where other stuff moves because I do have a heavier hit ability, which can assist maybe somewhere else, depending like that thug.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep pressure on this fire starter. Try to keep him shooting.
Try and keep him warm.
Yep.
Nice and toasty. You
I've
can't
got
see him
homing
there, right?
lasers in him. I can see him.
Yeah, it's 7 heat.
Oh, you just took the cheat deck option and fair.
Oh, you're the one who did the SPA build, like from the start.
Yeah. So like,
Oh,
I can handle higher heats than other pilots,
yeah. No, that'll be fun once you get an actual mech.
right?
What do you mean an actual mech? You mean slapping dual heat sinks on this baby? And maybe prototype jump jets?
So
Smart.
what I'm
Elizabeth, of
gonna
all
do
people,
is I'm
should
gonna-
be wanting him to get out of a light mech.
I'm going to be.
Well,
taking the
I
engine
can't
out
do
of
more
that
than
Phoenix
offer
Hawk.
my second
That's-
Cyclops or my Marauder.
If you're going to get me out of a light mech, it's going to
Demo,
involve
hit
a
next player,
crowbar.
because we kind of want you to move after the Phoenix Hawk and Thug.
No problem.
Lactose, if we can get it to Lactose, he's kind of a bit of a... Unless you want him to wait to maybe try and kick someone, I think it's best just jumping away.
No. Honestly, I'm fully committed to dropping 8 medium lasers plus a kick into whatever's the rear arc in front of me.
All right.
Well, that's the last we'll see of the Scout. Then he will
No.
not have to deal
Honestly,
with it
no.
again.
We're in a good place. I'm in a good place. I mean, it may not be a consensual place, but no, I'm in a good place. Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to offer their rear to somebody.
Oh man.
7, 8, 9.
That's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I mean, good news is...
Look, it's not even the same as ever that infernoed you last time.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, I
different
just realized
Jeopardy.
these woods are about to get infernoed.
What? That's ridiculous.
You don't like me here.
But also, yes, they probably are.
Yeah, well, you just move like 5 forward into the next woods.
Yeah. Or I just jump backwards, because I could do that in this mech.
Yeah, but you want to close in with the enemies at some point.
Fair.
I don't really think I want to do that. It's not the best choice to make, is it?
That said, this is a very target-rich environment. Smart. Well, I want to see where the Thug and Phoenix Hawk move for possible shots, but are you going to try and finish off that Zephyr to my southeast? Because if you do,
Yes.
I'm going to torso twist and go to the one behind the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh my. Alright, do you want me to move or should I skip to the next player? Because I could jump behind this this Phoenix Hawk, and I could move behind it and still get some shots in.
If you
but
jump
I think,
behind the Phoenix Hawk, he's going to get the large pulse laser on you.
Really? Oh, of course,
Yes.
because it's in his arm. Sure. Although if I jump, tell you what, why don't I go next player and then I can see where
Next
the
player
Thug
is
moves.
Demo, and I think Demo's better off trying to possibly either line up to the Thug or keep out of the Thug's sight.
Sorry, which one's Demo?
That's
The,
me, I'm the hunchback.
Yeah.
The Hunchback.
You're the last two of us. The Thug is the last of his.
Okay, sure.
Your best bet is, I'm going to be honest, is just jumping away to sink heat. Don't
No,
jump
no,
into
no,
water,
no.
you...
No, I have a clear, bright plan. Sorry, Demo, what are you going to do with your turn?
I'm going to try to get behind the Phoenix Hawk and kill it.
All right, tell you,
You
what,
can't.
I'm gonna I'm gonna let Demo take his turn, do what he needs to do. Demo, you do your thing, and then I'll move in retrospect. Do what you have to do.
Give me a sec to figure out what I'm going to do.
If you want a recommendation... 1, 2, 3, 4... Ah, dang. Alright, it's a bit risky to a degree, but you could in theory just walk into that water hex to start the process of crossing the river. You'll run out next turn, and you're basically going to be invisible to the Thug unless he wants to put himself in fire.
7, 8.
Alright.
True, but I mean, there's a lot of places I can still jump. For example, you know, I can still punish the Phoenix Hawk for his move, and the Thug
The-
that, you know, it's
The Hunchback has no way to get anywhere close to the Phoenix Hawk at the moment.
No. True, but he can still. He has long enough ranged weapons to still pick at him or anything.
The problem
on
is
the...
his options leave him with not a lot of
Sure,
TMM.
but anything
Maybe
on the
he could
north
get
side
to
of the
the-
hill, he could jump into the woods. That he has options. That's all I'm
The
saying.
Hunchback doesn't have jump.
All right.
Yeah,
it's
not
just
all of us
hiding
have
it.
jump
fuck,
jets
can't
here,
jump.
Lactose.
All right. He still could run there.
Run.
Oh yeah,
Where?
that'll work.
He's
Yeah, that
gonna
works.
do the thing.
It's still gonna
But
keep you in the arc of that oblique attacker, though, on the partisan.
Well, there's not a whole lot I can
That's-
do about it. It's going to be in the arc no matter what.
I don't think so.
I don't know if I don't know if they have line of sight to like actually get more than a sense of return because I don't think the Zephyr can draw line of sight on him. Wait, no, the Lockblood can. Yeah, I was thinking about the one behind me.
The one behind you can also. That's not that many trees.
Yeah, well, I'm saying I can't draw line of sight to that hex, so I assume the one behind me couldn't either. But in any case, time for Thug
You
to
should
move.
be able to.
Additionally, he might have other weapon choices this turn dependent.
Sure.
I don't have a lot of good choices, to be honest with you.
I think you want to go into the fire. Trust me.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
right
it'll
now.
supercharge your PPCs and make them do more damage.
Yes, 100%.
As someone who offers that fire. All right, guys, how do we feel about jumping into 2540 for my turn?
2540.
Yeah, south of the burning trees.
Yeah, that should be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should I face? West, southwest?
You sure you don't want to jump behind the thug?
Nope. Sure. I mean, I would like to, but I need to cool down. So yeah, 2540. How do we feel? Yeah, good.
Very good.
Yeah,
You're basically in.
Yatta!
You've got
I
heavy
leap,
smoke,
I
you've got
soar!
light woods, and you'll have your TMM.
Darn, he didn't want to jump into the swamp.
Some of us have had to deal with swamp.
I know. I was trying. I will admit, I was trying to bait the swamp jump a little bit.
And the difference is I might try it because I'm a 3 pilot.
Well, too bad we have no assault in front of the
Oh, my bad.
Zack to push him in.
Yes. We wanted to click done on the movement bit, I believe.
Demo click done.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, when you gotta look at all the turns that happened. Alright, am I about to get double tagged?
Ooh, that's a good idea. Let me see. What's the tag on that? No, I don't think you are.
Probably at least single tagged.
I mean, only the X-Man has you in range,
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
and the damaged
If I
partisan.
tag... No, it's not worth it to tag, because I don't think a Bleak Attacker gets assistance from that.
Sure.
It still gets like. No, I think you're probably right.
So I'm just gonna skip firing, so I'm still able to torso twist.
Oh, that's
Fail tag,
unfortunate.
fail tag. Oh no, successful tag. Yeah, it's a glancing blow with a tag.
Glancing tag.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Outrageous. Imagine
All
such
right.
a thing.
What are my shot options?
All right, so that's
One
9.
Goss at the Thug on an 8, or... Okay, I'm gonna delete that Zephyr from existence.
Twist.
Yeah, fair.
Zephyr never even met her.
You're getting a lot of mileage out of that one today.
So long as it half rhymes, it will never end.
Well, if I get Infernoed, at least I don't have anything explosive.
Well,
I'm assuming Spart's gonna knock out the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chances are good.
And venture, pray for your rear armor.
Yeah, I'm
And/or
about to take a
heat
lot of
load.
damage. Because those LRM partisans are probably going to hit me with semi-guided.
Yeah. Alright, my stuff's set, so I'm gonna put a dish in the sink real quick.
Sure.
Should I order another thing of nachos? God bless it.
Well, that's shots on 12s. I'll take shots on 12s.
Sorry about the delay. Alrighty, all coming up.
3, 6.
And hella burgers. I like the burgers. I'm at home. Full board. Okay, excellent. Calling Mac with ginger and free. Can I do the shrimp full board? Yes. I'm about to drop the cauliflower for both those two. I need to drop another shrimp. Drop the burger.
I have a feeling I'm about to lose some armor.
Same.
I feel like my woods are about to be set on fire.
Symptoms you are describing are suggestive of a tension headache from muscle tension. Hydration, heat, gentle stretching, ibuprofen can help as well as a TENS unit. That's what I just got.
Oh, them responding to your pain thing?
No, your woods are not going to be set on fire. The SRMs are on the front, not the turret.
Oh,
We
the
got some
weapon
baby
arcs are a
powder.
little bit different for the Vix.
No, we don't. Oh.
Oh, that helps me!
I mean, you could use the other Zephyr to do that, but it's going to be shooting me. Like, let's be honest.
Correct.
It also has the issue of it's on the front, not the turret.
Mm-hmm. Although it is pointing its front towards me, so that should be fine.
You don't got any explosive ammo, right?
I have 1 ton of ammo, but it's behind case.
That's not the point. It's in your CT!
No, it's not. No, the launchers are in the CT.
Oh,
the
the
ammo's in the LT.
Okay. I saw the CT and my mind went, wait a moment.
No, I'm not that crazy.
He's trying to protect the engine. That's why it's in case.
Oh no, that's why you always have it in case. Protect the engine, protect the pilot.
Emmy?
She was asking if it was bad that she had to.
Like, hey, even if the left torso goes out, I've still got, like, a medium laser
From her husband.
and a PPC. That's appropriate weapons for a 60-tonner, right?
She needs to
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you're
God.
still on Panther levels of armament, so
That's beautiful. Those semi-guideds on the indirect have 6s to hit.
Oh, dear. That sounds bad for me.
Bye, Draken!
narrow low to the rescue.
Oh, I had ghost targets also. That is not fun for that Zephyr.
Oh, that might actually help me. Thank you.
The Zephyrs also had their ghost targets go off, it looks like. So
Okay, where are we?
Something.
Like it's the last breath you're gonna
Did not help one of them.
One of the vehicles was immobilized.
do that. I'm
The other's at half.
fingers crossed for ya.
Yep.
And then she's like, oh,
And,
doctor
yep,
said can
I
get
helped
pregnant
with
by
that.
August. I said,
Hey,
let's
the
not
medium
bring
laser
that up,
actually helped.
you
I
know?
took the heat
So
for
you
actual
put
good
no
reasons.
pressure on him. 'Cause you know Andrew, he ain't gonna want no fucking kid right now.
Right.
Good.
Oh, PPC's missed.
It's true, the PPCs did in fact miss. M6 missed. Medium laser was a hit, but it
Venture, you
Oh,
took
that's
a lot more
unfortunate.
damage
for your
than I did.
leg. Yeah, you got lucky. The Zephyr's laser hit the leg, not anything critical in the back.
Why did you shoot Inferno missiles at the hex that the dragon's in?
I don't know. I wanted to see if it would do something, to be honest with you. I didn't expect it to actually do
Could be
anything.
that way.
Those missed. Hey, those are good, though.
I mean, it'll force me to
Next
take extra heat next
Tuesday.
turn, I guess. That's something.
Or
You have scratched my paint.
Yep.
That's a professional paint scratch.
You're the
gonna be the day
Zephyr that
after
is now
his
stuck
birthday.
still, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately for that Zephyr, it is stuck.
DFA. DFA.
Hey, you know what? It's to hit with its turret lasers will be pretty okay.
Yeah.
No, I actually am probably just gonna
Yeah.
jump behind it and smash its rear.
Yeah, jump into the rear small laser. I'll be able to use my emotional support for your small laser.
Speaking of smashed rears, how are we looking?
My
Pretty
armor is
good.
still, but there's a lot of yellow.
They have scratched my paint of my glorious golden paint job.
Sure. Who are we waiting on to click done?
Sorry,
Very
I
good.
was getting a little caught up.
No,
in the
no,
moment.
no. I understand. It's a very exciting moment. My goodness. Where do we find ourselves? Down to 3 heat. Imagine that.
Ooh, I should have fired one of those RM-15s. That's unfortunate. Oh,
Why?
you guys got... because now the Axeman's at +6 in the red.
Ooh.
Very good.
There's mobile as
It was
Atlas.
all a part of my
Does-
clever plan to get them to shoot at me and stay hot.
Is there somebody who's less of an idiot than me who remembers the status of the tank that I left in
It had
1840?
chunks of armor taken off from its rear and left side. It can only move 2-3 at the moment, which means it's either going to turn and move 2 north, turn twice and move 1 to the northwest, or use all its movement to get up the hill.
My goodness.
Or drive
what a
backwards.
genius you are, Oswald. Thank you.
And his turret's locked forward, so
Oh yeah.
probably gonna try and face the largest group of
That
people.
said, if we need someone to go, get it to me. I'm just going to jump behind the Zephyr to finish it off.
Why,
Sure.
shouldn't you move forward and I move behind the Zephyr and finish it?
Yeah. Well, where is our Did we win initiative?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Marvelous. Right.
I was debating whether or not I would jump back into the heavy woods to use that as a sniping position.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I mean, I can see the Phoenix Hawk, and I can see the Thug now, and I'm in a prime position to get behind them if they move forward. But nonetheless, I think we should reserve my move for that very reason.
Yeah, I am going to next player because I need to be able to respond to this Firestarter Axeman combo over here.
Sure. Are you guys okay with me next moving my go?
Yeah,
Like
by all
this?
means.
Yeah, brilliant. Go ahead.
Yeah, you've got to be last here because we need you to not be an immediate close range kick by the Thug.
True. Yeah. No. At the end of the day, if I can jump behind one of them, I could potentially knock them on the floor. I have all 8
Yeah.
lasers ready to go. We're in a good space.
I'd hate to say it, I might have to eat a separate Zephyr in the back, but
It could be worse.
yeah.
Yeah, your armor is fine. Like, you could take a hit.
Well, I'm more worried about the Infernos because I've got to deal with heavy large or not heavy large lasers, ER large laser.
I was about to say, how did you get those?
Well, you see, currently I'm trying to figure out how to equip one onto a VTOL.
Oh, God.
Sometimes it do be that way.
If I had my way, it'd be a Risk Hyper Laser.
Oh, God.
Those things are fun.
Might I have these explode? Yes, it solves my problems for me. Hey, you guys, anyone played Clans here? Remember the final boss
Is that a
of the DLC?
I have not played the
of
DLC
MechWarrior
yet.
5. No spoilers. I'm still doing a mission every day.
Poor Zephyr hover tank at half move. Oh man. That's
Could be worse.
so
Could be the
rough.
immobile one with the Cyclops behind it.
Oh, it could be. It could be.
I have a feeling that this immobile Zephyr is about to have a Cobra moment where everybody jumps out of the tank and runs away, but right before it explodes.
Entirely
Yeah,
possible.
I was tempted to have them eject, but I didn't.
Well, they can surrender. They just don't need to shoot.
Well,
Yeah, Cyclops makes this decision on the actual, based on the shooting phase.
Let me see. What can I do there?
I'm thinking, depending on how the fire starter and the axeman move, I could pivot north so long as I can land within 3 squares of them. I could dump all my medium lasers into their rear too, so it's not too uncalled for.
I think you're kind of. Yep. There's what I expected. I'm
There wasn't
probably dropping
a
an
lot of
ER
choice
large
this
this turn
turn.
to use my rear-mounted medium lasers.
Uh-huh.
No, don't do that. If you shoot forward, because you get
I guess
like a +4.
I have to see what my to hits are. And honestly, I'm already a little overheated already for my last turn firing, so it might not hurt to let the lasers cool a bit.
All right, I am now in a position where I can move freely. So if you guys want to pass to me, I can go.
Okay.
Well, we're still waiting for him to finish his last move.
Well, yeah, but
I think he wants to hit eject on the thug.
No.
No, he wants to go back into the swamp and then go prone. And then eject.
Like, if they push forward, I'm in a brilliant position to punish them. Okay, do you want me to skip so that I can
pass
try
me.
and... Yeah, sure, I'm going to go next player.
Here's an orange ball. I have it. It's over there by your side. I got 2.
I'm on the edge of long range for those PPCs. Oh, it is actually the reason why I actually can't fire both ER larges is because I'm slightly undersynced for running and shooting my Gauss with both ER larges.
Let's make bad decisions.
No.
Speaking
Let's
of
make
bad
decisions. Move.
Ah, I see.
All right. So, Demo, do you want the turn or should I take it?
You should take it.
Can we get it to 26? Or no, sorry, Lord Drake? Or... No, we don't want Lactose or Demo to move yet because that Phoenix Hawk has not jumped yet.
Yeah, you sure? All right, so both of this next player, yeah?
Yeah.
As you say.
As I think our best bet's going to have to be Lord Drake, and...
Yeah, I get it. We need to... As we have the priority, we need to bait out the Phoenix Hawk and see where it moves. I get you.
Yeah. Unfortunately... Wait, which one of us lost initiative today?
I believe it was myself.
I've been playing under the assumption that we have initiative, so...
We do have initiative, so...
Okay.
Yes, alright.
26 already stood still. Lord Drake is probably our best bet to move because of the fire starter at least is moved, and the Axeman doesn't have the same level of TMM.
Right.
Sure.
It's just a matter of where do I need to move.
Do not jump within 5 hexes of the Axeman if you can help it.
I mean, if I jump to somewhere, does the Axeman have 5 jump?
4 jump. But you don't want to be within 1 hex of it because it will attempt to melee you. And it gets 2 chances.
I mean, at least it doesn't have TSM. That's something.
Yeah, but on the
so
other
I'm
hand...
thinking
A 65-ton heavy is still a 65-ton heavy.
Yeah, fair.
You gotta respect it.
I'm just,
It's a 13. It's a 13 damage chop with that hatchet.
So I can
It will
Or
chop your head if
damage
it can.
kicks if you put yourself somewhere that
Yeah, I
it can
agree
hit
with
you in the
Spart.
head.
You might want to jump there and help me take out this fire starter.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Yeah, that is your best bet.
What is it, 26?
26, 29.
Yeah.
The Hacksman might jump... The Axeman might jump into short range of its medium lasers and large pulse laser, but it's also in short range of your medium lasers and...
Yeah, sometimes it do be that way.
Oh, Also, there might be some fun additional surprise for the Axemen.
Yeah.
You mean like a possible unintentional DFA on the archer?
That's a good pilot in the Axeman too.
So
Oh, that
really,
you know what? That would
really a
trigger
point
the,
to stay
the
hidden.
hidden unit rules,
At this
so
point.
you can then shoot the X-Men for no TMM.
I don't know if it would, because he doesn't have the hidden state. He just doesn't have line of sight. Well, in either case, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Gonna do
So
that for
here's
now.
my thinking. I could jump back to shoot the Zephyr, which is currently behind the Atlas 2, or I could jump forward to threaten the Thug, or I can skip my turn and then Demo take his turn, and then I can see what the Phoenix Hawk does. What do you?
Yeah, you've got enough.
I think responding to the
Demo?
Phoenix Hawk is probably the best bet.
Sure, Demo. Are
I can
you
do it.
quite? Yeah, are you quite happy with what you want to do with your turn, Demo?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm just incredibly tired at this point because I am.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And I had
Cool.
work today.
Get it. Knock
So,
yourself out,
gotcha.
buddy. Your turn. The Oh, you're running. No worries.
Because the other fun thing that might be an option for the All Scout is that center torso rear armor is non-existent on the Phoenix Hawk.
Yeah, but he's aware of that too. I mean, maybe you haven't mentioned it. Who knows? But
He is aware of it. Yes.
I mean, the pilot is. It's whether the GM is.
That's tempting, but it's not ultimately worth it. Oh, what should I decide to do here?
DFA the Thug. It'd be really funny.
It would be extremely
Hey,
funny.
I want to trade sides last minute.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Yeah, I'm not interested in anything this has to offer. Shall I jump
Back behind
the
the
Thug?
partisan.
Partisan.
Here we go. Do you want me to jump behind the partisan and knock it
Partisan.
out?
Partisan.
You sure?
Yes.
I could knock out.
Partisan.
As you say.
Because you do not
Your
want to be
wish.
giving your rear armor to that Thug.
Yeah, no, I
You
get
don't want to
it,
be
but
giving your rear armor to the Partisan and his machine guns.
Sure. I do have other options though. I could jump up north. I could jump back to the Zephyr, but sure, back to the partisan. I leap. I saw.
The other thing is, you will knock, in theory this turn, you will knock that Partisan out. And we don't have to deal
Sure.
with it anymore.
Yep, I get it.
And the Cyclops can always dump all of his ammo or all his rounds into that Zephyr behind the Atlas, and then punt the other Zephyr.
If it dares to shoot.
Yeah, the Zephyrs, I think, are going to be taken out pretty quickly. Oh, I'm going to get tagged again. This is going to be fun.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Good time.
I mean, they might tag the Atlas.
I got a feeling it might do me instead.
So let's see. So if I tag the Atlas, it's on 8s. If I instead. Oh, that's on 9s. Pretty good. What's that? Definitely not doing that one. That's on 12s. And probably a little too far. That's also on. Yeah. Be at decent range, but if I can get the tag off. Yeah, sure, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot this thing anyway. I don't want bad to hits later. I can't twist that, so what would that be? Sounds gonna be able to shoot with my turret weapons anyway, so also sure, why not? Ooh, C3 Master on against the Thug. Nice.
All right, guys. The thug has got C tagged. Hit him with the semi-guided. We've been seeding this whole time.
All right.
Ah,
Should I
yes. Yes,
Should I dump
the
everything in?
semi-guided. Got it.
Should I just make sure that this tank dies and just dump everything into it?
The one behind me, yes.
No, the one
let me
that I'm stood behind of.
The partisan.
hold on. How much armor it's got in the rear? 15. Do you do an 18 damage kick, right?
No,
No?
I wish I.
Oh,
I'm an
Oscar.
Oscar.
wait.
I do
Oh,
a 7 damage kick.
partisan. Oh yeah, no. Sorry, I thought you were smart with the Zephyr.
Sure.
Yeah,
so
no.
just-
The partisan. I'm gonna be honest. Your best bet is just unload.
Oh,
sure,
the smoke's too
I
heavy.
have 8 lasers, all of them into the back of this thing, right? I could also drop
As long
some,
as you're not gonna be at a shutdown.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm also going to drop 2 into the back of this other one. 1, 2. There we go. I'm feeling lucky.
Are
Pop.
right behind me. It's 9s. Ooh, that's also 9s. Focus fire? Should probably focus my fire.
Why do I feel like I'm being focused?
Because you're the hunk of armor standing in the middle of all of these mechs.
I mean, you're in an Atlas. It's kind of your job to be the center of attention.
I know. I'm well aware. I really wish I could get natural grace on this character, but it's 9 mega mech.
Imagine that.
That would be funny.
I'm already at 3 pilot in. It would do everything I would want with the small cockpit effect. And it would help in cases like these where it's so funny for me when it's like, okay, and I missed the kick and there's no point in me rolling. I need 2.
I mean, you could just go to piloting too, though, right?
Natural Grace is a -1 on all PSRs, and also lets you basically torso twist an additional head.
Oh,
Among a
that's
couple
pretty
other
nice.
abilities it gives. Yeah, it's so funny when you have a 5.8 Mad Cat Mark IV that can look at the thing that got behind it and go, I give you 2 ATM 9s and 4 small pulse lasers.
Well, that sounds fun.
I have done quite a bit of damage to multiple mechs run by my friend in our hinterland stuff. The Mad Cat Mark IV is a bitch to measure for heat, but the Pharaoh Lamb makes it very survivable. And, well, the A variant is very versatile with the ATM. Like, using the ATMs on that mech has sold me on ATMs.
Sure.
Fair, yeah.
All right, are we? Let's go ahead, boys.
Sorry, I have a lot of things I need to get through for
Sure, no
selecting my
doubt,
fire.
no doubt. We just
I'm a little
Well,
worried because it says I need... Did I do it funny? Okay, that might have been slightly on... Ah, shoot. One moment, I think I accidentally shifted something.
front row.
Okay, all my firing is actually finally done.
Yeah, this one's on me. I did a stupid and I somehow dumped my...
Yeah, the oblique attacker on that archer is
You
great.
alright? What's up?
I've not seen it a single time.
I am not getting my...
Very funny location.
I'm not getting my fire thing.
But I feel like the archer is just inside the area where those 3 buildings are in the factory, and that's why I haven't seen it in
Sorry,
a while.
Vol, what's happening?
I thought I hit done firing, but I somehow had shifted my thing so that it was out of sight and I wasn't able to recover it. So one moment I have to redo my firing.
Sure.
Yeah, you just right-click View Atlas.
Yeah.
I had to select someone else because viewing the atlas was not bringing it back up.
Oh.
Fine, so long as you do the thing, it's all good. There we go.
There we
Alright. Yeah, good. Ghost Targets got active. I needed that.
go.
Mm.
Okay. Oh,
Slug
there
fell
we go.
over.
Baby girl.
Oh, engine destroyed on the Partisan. It is destroyed. Partisan is dead.
Good job, Lactose.
Wow! I expected to take more damage. Oh, there's the damage. Yeah, I got the thug with the Gauss rifle.
Nice shooting,
And
Tex.
let's see, did I get the AC-10 shot on?
And you got him prone too.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I helped.
Yeah.
Come over here.
And a little too close for comfort on my piloting roll.
Hey, the Slug hit the dragon for some pretty good shots there. Knocked the right arm to 1 armor.
Yeah.
Also, the hover tanks are not going to get away.
No.
Yeah,
no,
no, they're bad. They're in a
They're
bad
fucked.
place.
They are screwed. Damn, they also missed everything.
Oh, did both the hover tanks fire?
Yeah, they both fired. They both
Sparks,
missed
you
terribly.
know what to do.
Yeah,
Alright,
the Campy
let's carry
stomp.
on.
LRM-15s all missed there. They needed 11s. That one needed a bit. No lucky hits to the head. That would have been funny.
I was eyeing that to see if my edge popped off. Also, my searchlight has
Iron Thug.
survived getting hit 4 times.
Imagine that.
And the first kill of the game has finally happened. It was one of the
Where does it
partisans.
take?
I wasn't even able to kick it to death.
Well, now you can
DFA
take care of
prone
the
mech.
second one.
Wow, how is that Zephyr still alive? Damn.
It hit an undamaged section,
Those
looks like.
Zephyrs are really tanky.
To a degree, they're motive locked, but hey,
Yeah, the motive system on that one has been screwed.
and turret on the other one, yeah.
Yeah, and the turret's damaged.
The good news part is that the left side is the side that the opposite side the turret is facing.
Well, I'm in a prime position.
Demo,
to
you need it done.
To abuse this this poor thug.
But you're also at 15 heat, so maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, everything is in perspective. At the end of the day, I'm in a prime position to abuse this thug.
Yeah. I mean, frankly, like if you could take out the thug, like with a shutdown, that might be worth it.
Yeah, we're not talking about shutdowns here. I'm just saying he's gonna get. He's an abusable terrain. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get initiative first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
True.
very much so.
We're still waiting on demo for a done.
Even if it's not, there are
There we
multiple
go.
units I can abuse on my team.
And
we do not
you guys
have
did
initiative.
not get initiative.
Does not matter to me. We're good to go.
This-
He's still in a.
Yeah, but he also has an easy time getting up. It's not like it's super hard for
I'm
him.
gonna
Sure,
continue
but at the
moving
end of the day,
forward.
it's
I
still-
need to. Oh, go ahead.
Would you like
I
me
was
to
gonna
take my turn, or would you like me to go next player?
Really?
You need to go next player. Like, unless your turn is to jump away, I need to go next player because I want to keep
No.
moving forward, but I don't want a Phoenix Hawk to jump in my rear.
Sure. Despite my heat, I'm willing to risk a shutdown, and there's still a lot of damage between lasers and punching I can deliver upon the mechs at the backfield. So go ahead.
Honestly, you might be best starting to jump northwest to then follow up the same thing on the other partisan.
Maybe, but at the end of the day, if this Phoenix Hawk isn't willing to respect my jump, I could still land kicks and lasers in his rear. So let's see what happens.
I also have to keep an eye on that X.
Okay.
Sure.
I am going to next player unless you guys absolutely need me to move because I want to see where that Axeman goes if possible.
Yeah, no, fair.
I think it
Yeah,
would be
he's
better
very
we wait for
dangerous.
26 to go, or have 26 go, because he's kind of been
Right.
standard for what he's been doing.
So
Yeah,
my
I mean-
turn again. Do you want me to go next player, or do you want me to take a move? And if so, where?
I would say next player.
Yeah, next
Next
player,
player.
unless your move
Gotcha.
is to jump away.
Nope.
Next player for
No,
me.
I intend to threaten the people within my sphere.
Next player demo, it's not. You are not in a.
Yeah, I know, I know.
I
Sorry.
have hopping jack. No one wants to take a +4 kick in the rear. It's fine.
Initiative sync.
Demo could just reverse and lure the Phoenix Talk out into the open.
Wow, well, you rolled really badly for initiative.
Okay, it's back to me.
I would say
do
next player.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, the two guys in front of me haven't moved yet. Try next player
Yeah.
again, or
Yeah, because we
gotcha.
keep passing between us. Okay, now Wolf's gone. Okay.
Yeah, I see
I'm
you.
still in the same state where, like, what I want to do is gonna have Phoenix Hawk show up in my.
Sure. I mean, he
I mean,
has
the reality
initiative
is
over us.
the reality is the position the Phoenix Hawk is in. He's going to be a threat to basically everyone who hasn't moved yet. So.
Sure, but yeah, maybe. But and then the thug might fail to stand up. Who knows? Worse things have happened.
All right. If
I'm gonna take the risk and eat it. I might also have that Zephyr try to charge me. No, I think it might be 1 hex short for the charge.
yeah, it's moving at 3-5, so I don't think it can hit you.
Yeah, and that's he's charging into woods too. You've got a good chance.
I was gonna say, if this Phoenix Hawk tries to mess with you, the dragons there, the Owl Scout, the Fire Starter, all of us can
converge.
I guess you might have skipped turn something or.
Remember, there's a second partisan.
Okay, do you want me to run up on this guy again, or
It's in the grassy knoll.
I think you're better jumping to try and then get behind the other partisan and do the same thing again.
Yeah,
My
the
concern
the
with
partisans
you.
at least moved
My
up.
concern with
jump
you.
into what? I mean, I don't really
Yeah.
jump into any of this terrain. 1, 2, 3.
0937 is a good shot. You're not in the front arc for the machine. You're out of range of the machine
I
guns,
see it
even
now.
if you
Thank
were in the
you.
front.
There we go. There we go.
And
That's a
you're
good
well
turn to
within the
cool down.
minimum range. So unless he's got hot loaded bins,
And even then, just go ahead.
Okay. Are you going in there to like sit in the room with her?
No, our bedroom.
What's going on?
Yeah, the problem is we haven't really been able to focus fire on targets, so there's a bunch of things that are moderately damaged. Rather than...
Yeah.
I'm working on the hover tanks.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't want to split fire with the Gauss rifle on the tuck, because then my chance to hit the hovers was worse.
Okay, I love you. Just don't go to bed. Okay.
Okay. Oh. All right. Well, that clarifies some things.
Well, we know what the thug is doing.
it does
Turn
not
away.
like that hot scout.
At
He
least
is
it's long
welcome.
range for the SRM.
At the end of the day, this is why I'm here.
Alright, so...
And it's medium for the PPC.
I can probably safely jump to a spot where that Axeman can't affect me and keep pressure on the fire starter. So that's what I'm
Alright.
going to do.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, 2026, if that's a +3 TMM spot for you, that's perfect.
Yep.
Right.
And it keeps me shooting at that right side of him.
No, that's left side arc.
Well, I was shooting at that side last time. I just couldn't hit it.
What do you mean I don't have a back? What?
Well, not a lot of choice for you, Zephyr, so you might as well just
Just
Do your
ramming
thing.
speed? Oh no, it can't even do ramming speed. It's too slow.
Correct. It's been
Imagine.
slowed down.
Why would I? All right. What else would be?
Well,
good?
this is good because if the Phoenix Hawk tries to get right next to me, I can put punches into it.
All right.
It could also jump onto the same hex as the hover.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Quick, Dragon, get on the Zephyr.
Already
Spart,
on it.
Here.
Spart, yeah, I think you want me to do that a little too much. I don't actually really like that idea.
Oh shoot, I was actually semi-joking, but then again, that also keeps you from getting close to the Axeman.
Yeah.
Darn.
And
I mean,
if the Phoenix Hawk jumps behind you too, it's pretty nice.
You know, it would
The
be,
thing is
it'd be a lot more convenient if you would go for the Axeman here. How are we
thing
supposed
is-
to properly test our melee max if you're not letting us get close enough?
You know, identify yourself as FedCom, and we would be more than happy to set up an arena to test against some of our other mech.
Jump. One fire starter.
Nope. He's still looking at me.
I feel so bad.
Hello, closest to eligible target.
Is he gonna?
Can you seriously just not see where the archer is?
No, he has
Correct.
no line of sight.
And no sensors?
Oh well,
Doesn't look
they
like it.
haven't switched over to Magscan, you know, because that's a thing. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
because being an active probe is for losers.
Well, yeah, it's
Do be that way.
not set up as an E-War mech. Come on. What do you think they are,
Yeah.
Capellans?
Spart will not rest until every mech in this lance has 4 full sets of E-War equipment installed.
I mean, I did even put the ECM on the Talos, so like fair.
The Atlas here set up similarly with the... Alright, what E-War can
Alright.
we put in?
Whose movement's left?
That's demo. It looks like.
Yup.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, you might want to consider backing up and just trying to open up some distance with you and the Phoenix Hawk.
Yeah. The
Sure,
other
you could
option
also-
is you could just
yeah.
run north to like 2936 and join the
Oh.
Conga
Yep.
line.
You know what's up.
Ah, yes, the conga line of death.
It's gonna be really awkward if he
For you,
jumps
for you.
behind
Ah.
demo and pushes.
He doesn't have to
I-
push for it. He doesn't have
I
to
can't.
jump for it.
I can't.
Ah,
I can jump literally, actually behind demo, but I can't jump to the square needed to push into the line of view.
You could DFA the Atlas. That might trigger it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, it's got 2 TMM. No, I'd be better off DFing the dragon, who only has 1 TMM.
Yeah, but you don't
think
get the same, you don't get the effect of the full conga line.
The Phoenix Hawk is yet to go, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's the last one.
Yeah. Triple 6. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. Oh, he has a pretty.
So Demo, are you
position for-
dealing with the Zephyr, with the other tank?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm seeing what's going to be in range.
He's doing
Okay.
the thing.
Yeah, let's see where the Phoenix Hawk goes before we start talking targets.
oh,
Nice, it didn't fail its mask.
He-
Oh,
Alright,
they hate
Do
that
you
all
want the?
right now.
Keep in mind, I could either shoot 2 medium lasers at the partisan heavy tank in 1134, or I could spot the thug for the archer. What do you want me to do?
I don't need spotting.
Marvelous. Then I'll fire at the partisan.
As long as you drop most of, not the rest of your heat.
Yeah. My hit will be gone. Don't you worry.
Oh, it's declaring indirects.
oh, I
Yep,
don't
that
believe-
is what I'm waiting on, because I did something. Oh no, this is gonna hurt.
Tag.
What do I
Hey,
have
there's
them
only
shots
one
on?
partisan to shoot.
10, 10, still 10.
All right, it's my best shot.
Well, I need 10s to hit, and this might get very funny. I'm gonna leave the Zephyr to you two, because I don't have the heat to really do the rear medium lasers. And I have a very funny shot on the Phoenix Hawk's rear.
Oh, do you actually have a shot on the rear?
Yes!
Damn. I thought it was gonna be a side shot. I thought it was gonna be a side
Okay,
shot. Damn
to be
it.
very fair, they are 10s to hit still. But it would be very funny if the Gauss rifle meets the center torso.
Fair. Nope, that's not worth shooting at. Damn, I should have given the thug better to hit. Oh well. That's what he gets for being a chump.
I mean, keep in mind he's also got natural aptitude gunnery, so
He
I don't
does.
know if it calculates that in hit rates.
Natural aptitude gunnery on a 4 gunnery is better than being a 2 gunnery. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it does, but I wasn't gonna risk the firing on. I think it was 14s that it said I needed. So.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
This is gonna hurt my Atlas, though.
So 14.
Man.
What's the thug squirks? Oh yeah, just so I get that's what. Phoenix Hawk. Command Mac, improved communication, shows a capable weapon, ubiquitous. Ah, shoot, no ghost targets, that hurts.
What do we have?
Zephyr has been destroyed by damage.
Excellent.
Oh, the poor Phoenix Hawk.
Yes! Oh shoot, that probably took out the center torso.
No, it took out the side torso.
Oh, it had case!
Yes.
Destroyed by engine destruction. I will take that. I will take it. I needed 10s to hit. I got one.
All right, good job, Demo.
Dang it, I was wanting the engine on that thing.
Well, the guild might fix it up and set it off.
No, I don't think that's a recoverable engine.
Well, it's not
two-thirds of an
core.
XL engine.
Oof, that's gonna hurt my heat.
Yeah, that's right. Get hot.
That
Oh
thug has
no!
like no armor
Activate
anymore.
the cameras for the. But you didn't knock me over. It is nice being a very low pilot.
It do be that way.
Waiting on our GM.
Yep, I'm just reading through some of the things that happened, that's all.
Fair.
Alright.
right, I'm going to choose to not kick.
Please don't.
Don't want to kick down a building in anger? You sure?
Well, I would be kicking the Atlas is the issue.
Ah, that is an issue.
You can't just stomp on the tank that you're right over.
That
Well,
popped
the
just
tank's
now.
blown up.
The one that blew up. Never mind.
Yeah.
That tank no better. No good.
You only gain 2 heat for standing in a fire.
I think, yeah.
Yep, and that's both Zephyrs destroyed.
Indeed.
That's alright. They were annoying little rats for a bit.
I get you, fam.
The Infernos on them were definitely a good idea.
Yep.
Demo, it's just on you now. Is it done? Thank you.
Alright, how bad's my heat?
Oh, what's up with the heat scores, guys? What's going on?
Infernos.
Oh, and you guys have initiative.
Not good for you.
Alright. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
not great for
probably
me.
lay off shooting this turn. So I'm
Yeah, that's
actually
fair.
gonna. So I'm just gonna jump into the heavy woods. If I've got a shot with my Gauss rifle, I'm gonna take it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna eat heat. Yeah, it's 2 more heat, but well, I can just kind of avoid that. And unless the thug's gonna decide to suddenly turn and face me in melee.
Yeah, I have 8 medium lasers. I could either dump into the partisan or I could dump it into the thug if I could wait for it to move. What do you guys think?
You're last
I
one
would
to
say
move
wait.
because
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be second last.
I'm not likely to be able to hit anything, but this is also one of the safest places I can jump because it will be an absolute pain to hit me.
Oh, smart. That would actually be really great because then me and Demo could flank it, hopefully.
Before anyone touches water, make sure you do not have open parts.
Oh, also we got the pilot from the Phoenix Hawk. That.
Oh, it's stuck in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he didn't eject.
Yep.
Yeah. Only 1 hit.
Nice go.
Remember, we are not giving these pilots back to whoever owns them.
Well, since we don't know who owns them, we don't know where to give them back to, right?
Yeah, but if the shadowy person shows up trying to pay for them, we don't give them back because then they'll come back with edge.
Oh no, we say, oh, there was no combat entertainment, so the price is now double.
There's no combat entertainment.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know,
if you want to test out your new melee mech, we have some pilots who more than happy face you in the arena.
Oh no, it's got to be proper like live battlefield, not controlled
We can
arena.
simulate a battlefield.
Come on.
We
now.
use live rounds.
Oh, it's a fire.
Me fully willing to have gone into melee with my Wolverine that does 12 damage punches back.
That would have been funny.
Alright, all of my potential targets have moved. Do you want me to jump in and take some shots at the thug, but below the range of its PPCs, or should I jump behind the partisan, or beside the partisan, and take some punches and kicks at it?
I could see arguments for either, honestly.
I would
Yeah.
You're gonna
focus on the
hold.
thug.
Okay, hold off because you're kind of in jump range of the fire starter and to some degree the axe.
I mean, the fire
Yeah,
starter is
but,
at
I
11
mean-
heat. Like, it's not going to be a threat.
Sure. I mean,
These guys might get desperate.
yeah, I mean, fair enough. I see that, but at the end of the day, if I was to go for the partisan, that might bait them out. If I was to go for the thug, then that decides their move. I mean, yeah, I see that everyone's focusing down on the fire starter at the moment, but really it's up to him what he does. He could retreat, and then there's no one for them to shoot, right? So,
My issue with the thug is that you end up in the front arc and it does still have SRMs.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I've not taken any damage at all yet, so I could take a few.
All right. If you feel confident on it, the Thug's the better option because it's got more maneuverability to actually get away.
All right. You know, I'm
And
up
it's
for
more
it.
of a threat.
It do be that way. Let's do the thug.
Yeah,
Okay, lead
the
by
partisan only has like 3 turns worth of ammo left.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And
And
if
if I
the
isolate him,
fire
there's
starter
nothing else
6
to do. So
turns.
Oh, you're right.
Axeman-
Yep.
6 turns.
Yep.
Right, it's got multiple ammo types, but
If the fire starter and Axeman move south to rejoin the fight, then I can move over and start harassing the partisan.
uh-huh.
When he thinks you have been in such a great position this match.
Really doing a lot of damage to the thug.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh!
found him.
Yeah, that's probably a smart choice. As well, now we want the Axeman to move before 26 does.
All right. Actually, hang on.
No, it's quite perfect if 26 moves into 25, 29.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta wait for
The
the
Axeman
Axeman.
can still DFA it.
Right.
Alright, who do we have left? Me and 26?
And
Yep.
26 needs to hold off as they've officially figured out where he is. That
Alright.
said, I
If
think he's
you're-
got
what
to
is
jump
that,
at
you,
the very
Drake?
least to get to
Are
the
you
heavy
the
woods
Drake?
near the partisan. In Hex 1428. If not, just head in
I
that direction and
would-
start putting pot shots on it.
Probably could. Well, you could help against the fire starter if you go up to like 27, 28.
I'm trying to keep. We don't.
At this point, I would say maybe move southwest and try and put pressure on the partisan.
Yeah.
I could jump to the wall beside the fire starter and just dump fire into that building.
No. Because that
Mike-
puts you within jump range of the Axeman.
Yeah, that's my concern. Maybe can you reach? Let's see, 1428, or like one of the adjacent woods.
I can reach the heavy woods and the light woods right below it.
All right, maybe that might be a good spot, and just put some medium lasers in the back of the partisan.
Yeah. Because that's what we're looking at, is basically trying to start to track out these threats. And while the Thug is still definitely a threat, those partisans have put the most damage on any of us.
Roger.
The Thug's not hit me once. That partisan has almost torn through my entire right arm.
Yeah, I mean, the Axeman can continue chasing me, or he can try to go after the archer.
You didn't go in the heavy woods?
Him jumping there gives him a clean shot. A little easier for the Axeman to hit him if he decides to jump down that way, but he's at most shooting like 3 medium lasers.
Yeah, that still gives me a
I'm just worried about the
4.
Yeah, I was worried about the LPL from the Axeman.
Oh, true. I forgot about that. He might just have to eat it.
Pure. Have enough armor?
I have 12 and 11 armor on each leg still, so
Honestly,
I should be
26.
okay.
What you might want to consider is like jumping out of that position and like trying to hit the Axeman with the medium lasers.
Can reach that far. I mean, unless you're from the side.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to be
We're
able to hit
talking
it from the
like, I
back.
think Hex 2030, Hex 1930.
Yeah, something like that.
Gonna try and take out the fire starter since he's on a building. He won't be able to stand down for very long.
Honestly, yeah, turn one to the right, put a couple mediums into the building, and the rest, and a couple others into the fire starter, and then kick him as he falls.
Let's do the thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Oh, well,
Oh,
don't have
I
a
hit
shot
on 12. Might as well try.
Man, poor dirt nap.
So I've got
He's trying
to
so
hit.
hard.
I've got 8s to
You
hit
know-
on Dirt Nap and 9s to hit on
You
the
know,
Partisan.
if we get that Axeman, I might try to buy it, because if I can get that thing, it's something stupid with prototype improved jump jets. And
It's not the-
prototype TSM.
Not the dumbest idea you've ever had.
Well,
No, the
we
dumbest
have
idea was deciding
Thunder,
to take out a loan to purchase the Atlas.
we have empty Thunderbolt chassis flying around, so you can build that up from there.
The Thunderbolt have.
I think it's easy
It
to
has
repair rugged.
multi-track, so you can shoot multiple
Oh.
targets.
Yeah, that's useful.
Rugged 2 and Ubiquitous, which is useful in its own right for that. I just have to source a hatchet then. In large pulse lasers.
You can just buy
But I
a
could
hatchet.
double kit punch. Huh. I forgot, one of my favorite TSM mechs is Thunderbolt 6 CRLA.
I mean, effectively, my job right now is just to be a target for them to chase.
Oh, you've been
Yeah.
working perfectly. That Axeman's been not involved with this fight at all.
Yeah, you've done a very good job drawing aggro.
It's been very unfortunate for that Axeman.
Yeah, you are a 35-ton light mech that has been distracting an equal size mech and
Oh
a
damn!
65-ton
Oh
heavy.
damn! That's look at that. That's
I didn't
some
need
some
that
shots
arm
into the
anyway.
thug, but he didn't go internal.
Oh, that hurts the fire starter.
No, it doesn't. I don't use weapons in the arms.
Yeah, but that's that much closer it is to getting damage on your torso.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Here we go.
Nice. Dang. One of the PPCs at the off scout for a little bit of damage.
Yep, glance and blowed it.
The right leg, yeah.
All right,
Dang,
the fire
glancing
starter's down.
blows.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that fire starter's probably done for.
Yeah, the archer's going to kick it, and that should hit something important.
Watch it go CT. Where most of the rest
Damn.
of its armor is.
The LRMC did 9s and they all missed. That was the best shot it was gonna get.
I am justified in my decision to put myself here.
That's the second full salvo that Briggs avoided somehow.
Yeah.
Yes! Alright, you got
Ooh.
the arm
Double
and the
side
torso.
Well, that's unfortunate for that fire starter.
I mean, you can still run away.
Yeah.
It can try.
Well,
Yeah,
but it's
with
prone with
24
limited no
heat.
arms.
If he tries to run away, he's just gonna die tired.
Yeah, probably.
Demo hit done.
By the way, Sky, were you able to censor me? With the mag scan from that?
I
range?
was. Yeah, that's how I knew you
Okay.
were there.
Wow, you played that close for shutdown.
Yeah, I'll scout.
Yeah.
Maybe you can take a turn off.
Depends really what we're up to. I mean, I only have one target in front of me. So,
I mean, you can definitely kick the shit out of something, but I wouldn't shoot
Oh,
anything else.
we want
I mean,
initiative.
I have no ammo. I'm happy to dump all 8 lasers at the back of this thug if I only
The
have
thing
half
is-
the turn to do so.
Well, my concern is that if the off scout powers down and therefore has a turn where it can get shot with no TMM, that may not be ideal.
Sure, but however, I don't think the thug could necessarily take everything that I have to offer it.
Can I just point out real quick that at the quick glance, the armor on that thug is almost evenly shredded across all spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, except the back. It has more armor in the back than in the front at the moment.
Yeah, it should turn around.
I'm yeah. He can. I'm just happy to dump everything I have into it. That's all.
101 points armor left.
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah.
folks.
You
Well,
couldn't
huh?
get up. At least not
No,
there.
multiple-
You know, we'll try again, I guess.
Oh, doesn't
Alright.
look like it.
I think
Nope,
it's pretty
can't get out.
clear for me to jump into 1033 and face that partisan.
One moment. Let me check where the machine guns face.
Front.
Forward.
Yep.
Front.
Alright, yep. 1033 is a safe spot for you to jump and kick that partisan. Assuming it doesn't move. That's the thing we've got to wait, because...
I mean, honestly, like,
I'll next player.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, because
You
they're
want-
burst fire.
I'm like happy to use my turn to get behind this thug and kick and shoot it to death with everything I have. But do you want me to?
Lactose.
Or...
You don't
the
need
thug
to
hasn't
play
moved yet.
suicidal.
Yeah, but nonetheless, I can still threaten this thug with my turn. So do you want me to do a move, or do you want me to next player?
Hit next player. Spark, you good with going? Because
Yes,
I-
I'm good. I know
Lactose,
where
I
I want to
appreciate
be.
your enthusiasm, but sometimes patience is the better part of valor.
No, I get that, but at the end of the day, if I'm behind the thug, it can't shoot me, right? So it's depending where you guys want me to put my movement. That's all.
hey, Axeman, would you like to go face the Cyclops?
No, it's not close enough to get into melee range.
Because the thug
Well, it's
is
got to
still
soften up
dangerous
the
at
armor
end of the day.
somehow.
No.
Hmm.
I mean, 26, I think it might be, well, I was going to say it might be time to get out of your hidey hole, but no, you've still got an oblique attacker. So, like,
Oh yeah.
honestly, you could just, like, turn your back to the fire starter and just go back to missiling the thug.
Check the something real quick.
I mean, he can just.
It
I gotta
basically-
move.
Might get like one flamer on him, but that's it. Oh,
Oh, that would also work.
I mean, if
Just
the
leave it.
fire
Hey, you're
starter
one
is missing
hex
an
out
arm
of
and it's on the
range.
floor, it can't.
I counted those hexes. Don't
It
worry.
can't
Don't
shoot
you
or
worry there,
stand up,
Sky.
right?
Oh man, that's so sad.
just out of X range. I mean, Dirtnap has been running around trying to hit something with this axe all game, and we're not going to let him play.
It's so rude, guys. Come on, just let him play. He just wants.
Yeah,
to,
he
just
just
wants
needs
to ask you a
to come
question.
toward
Come on.
the Cyclops, and next turn we can duke it out.
I'm surprised you didn't give the pilot Spy Hunter.
I mean, the axe is only in one hand.
He don't want to rip out his own arm.
Yeah, also that.
Oh, yeah, fair. And it's not quite as funny if you don't also have TSM.
Yeah.
Very true.
Charger was so bullshit.
Oh, you don't want to get into minimum range of the Gauss rifle on the ERPPC?
Well, ERPPC
Alright.
doesn't have a minimum range, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I'm
That's
sorry,
the-
I mean
should
like
be
short
safe to
range.
move because the Axeman isn't approaching me. That's
Yeah, I
no,
can also
think I'm
move.
safe to move up. My biggest fear was the Axeman getting to like my right side.
That's fair.
All right, shall I next player, or do you want me to move up?
Not lactose. If you want to be effective, you hit next player. But
Get
we're
you.
telling you, jump away, sink heat. We can probably end
No,
up
I mean-
using you if someone tries
Yeah,
to run away.
I get you, but at the end of the day, I even if I'm sinking heat, I can stand behind this thug and kick it to death, right? No
Yeah,
one
One
wants to
option-
kick
You
to
still
the
have
head,
to wait for the
so
thug to move.
Yeah.
that's true. It
Yeah.
depends whether
Well, I'm
you want me
saying,
to go
I think what
last or not.
what Lactose is trying to say is that by moving before him, he can bait the thug to move in a specific direction, which will allow us to
Precisely.
get crossfire on him.
Yeah, I mean that's everything I've been doing in this southwest corner of the map has been in order to control their movements. So
The Hunchback has crossed the river. I'm a little afraid on the TMM on that Hunchback with the LRM-15s and the PPC Thug. But he's also a Hunchback. This should be expected.
I was gonna say it's a hunchback.
Not a whole lot I can do, and honestly, I'm about to reach the point where I'd rather just get killed off so I can go to bed, because I gotta go to work in the
Yeah, sorry.
morning in
Yeah, sorry
10
it's taking so
hours.
long.
sometimes
So-
it be that way.
I still gotta, make dinner and do all that other normal people shit you gotta do before you go to bed.
Imagine that. Right, I will.
Assault mech versus assault mech moment.
Haha!
Oh,
Yup. Okay.
double.
I have a
Oh,
feeling
Yeah.
that Oscout is about to eat a bunch of LRMs.
It probably prefers that you're in its back because it has more armor there.
It actually does have more armor left in its back at the moment.
Yeah, but it does have less shooting, however.
Okay. Firestarter. That's a very interesting position for you to sit in.
The tank has not moved yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
it drives too forward. Or reverses.
It's the lake.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
turns one hex.
Tank!
Turns one hex to the left.
It becomes the
Or
Panzer
two,
into
it's
egg.
right.
Alright.
Oh, that's surprising.
Well, if it turned to face me, it's giving its rear and side to.
This is a risk, but let's do it. Okay, good.
The bridge is still good for 110 tons.
Alright. Not that this matters. I have marked you. Alright, I'm gonna go all out on the thug.
Yeah, I think you guys have got the thug handled. I'm gonna put shots into the partisan.
Go ahead.
I'm using the flamer and the small lasers on the partisan, then I will kick it.
I'm going to smack the thug.
Yes, join us on the thug. Death to thug. Death to thug.
And I'm also hitting you with a flamer in the back.
Oh no!
I support this move!
Toasty. Toasty warm.
Dang it! Are you that desperate for s'mores?
Oh, I'm the dumb one. I should have turned. Ah, damn it. So I forgot that the way the arcs on the tank worked. God.
I thought the
Yeah.
MG should still be in front arc at this point.
It
Nope,
is,
nope.
but it starts,
No.
It starts in the first hex.
So
in front
yeah,
of the
it's
tank.
just the first hex, not the side.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
forgot
where
about
I
that.
messed up. So you're probably gonna slap that partisan pretty hard.
We told you.
You did,
Yeah, we
you
talked about
guys
it
mentioned
earlier.
something about it, and I kind of like misunderstood. I think. That's okay.
I mean, I was contemplating jumping
oh.
behind the Axeman, like a couple of hexes behind him, but I'll just keep leading him on a merry little chase.
Huh.
Oh, thank goodness, Ghost Target's got active.
Two
Ooh,
armor
there's a leg on
remaining.
that thug.
Oh, the one that is some abysmal rolls for need 6s to hit.
Yeah.
But I got the leg at least.
That is unfortunate.
26, like scrolling through your firing is always so funny because it just keeps going.
Mm-hmm. LRM 45.
Oh man, someone got very lucky that the
Yes. Very
puck
lucky.
fell down instead of punching.
Oh, you might be able to kick its leg off.
We will see.
Oh no, the Zuck shot both PPCs which are in the arm, so that was not very well planned.
Well, it's not like you can punch when you're prone anyways.
Yeah, but he didn't know he's going prone.
There's a pretty decent chance of it.
I missed all my guns on 8.
I missed 2 of mine on 6s. And I only shot 3 times.
Oh, that
Nice.
is
Yeah.
Didn't kick the
Oh.
partisan.
Missed the kick.
The heck, Mega Mech.
Ooh.
That's very unfortunate.
Rip that fire star.
Double rip it.
Guys, I'm gonna
Sensor
go
return.
cover fire.
This is a not very good turn for a couple of things.
We did not get initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
would
can
like to
shift
try
to
and wait
me.
till after the thug goes, but
Demo? Oh, okay.
I would like to try and wait till after the thug goes. Well, actually, what is movement? It's down to 2-3, so in theory,
It just
4,
can go
5.
up and then move one
it's-
hex maximum.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that it can get outside my kick range, which would be annoying.
I need to sync heat this turn. I'm happy to jump into a wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit next player. Demo advisable. You hit next player that's receiving, because you depending on what you want to do.
I've done some pretty decent armor damage to a lot of you.
Yeah.
Making you guys work for it.
I'm thinking the best thing for me to do when it comes to my turn is going to be to get up and back up. But that's not even helping me that much.
Like
Honestly,
this.
Drake, if you need help, just run straight southwest. You're not going to make to the tree line, but you're going to at least put a couple woods between you and the partisan, and you're outside of any sort of reachability for the axeman.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does anyone else know what they're going to be doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should.
All right,
I have
I'm gonna
already
hit
moved.
next. I'm gonna hit next player then, because I'm trying to see if I can eat for the thug to get up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna next player.
Go for it.
I don't want to give them too easy of a thing if I fail to stand up.
Yeah. Demo, if you don't know what you're doing, you can give it, yes, 26.
Yeah, what I'm
If... Shoot, that's right. He's got the fire starters and knit sink in the building.
Yep.
I mean, at the end of the day, he can stand up and take 1 or 2 steps. He's not going far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. Right, but like even just hitting skip movement still like buys an initiative sync for him.
Sure, so long as someone moves.
All right.
Attention, unknown force. Would you like to surrender?
Negative.
Worth a shot. And the thug failed to stand up.
Failed to stand. Very unfortunate. Skip move.
Okay, how about now?
Oh, I'm moving now.
No, I mean, does he want to give up now?
No.
Pilot of the thug, would you like to surrender?
That'd be a very
I am
immediate
going
surrender
to-
underneath your foot, right?
I'm gonna next player to demo.
Let me see. Is it prone on its back right now? Or its side?
That
Not sure, actually.
Oh, that thug's not doing him well.
thug, would you like to surrender?
If you can see anywhere towards the cockpit, you see kind of like it's smoky and darked out, but you can kind of see what you expect to be the shape of a middle finger just pointing up towards you.
Bricks, if you don't end him, I will.
Well, the
Don't worry, I
Hunchback
got
and
this.
the Atlas each pointing a middle finger back from their Mac hand.
Yes, yes.
Fair.
I imagine the only thing he can probably see is the inside of a Gauss rifle and a autocannon chamber.
I'm actually thinking about putting the Gaussy and an ER large into the partisan with a couple secondary thug. Because, yeah, they're retreating with the Axemen. They don't want us to get the Axemen.
Which, I mean, fair.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 0735 is probably my safest bet.
Yeah. If you can get to like 0732 or 0631, that's more that the partisan has to turn and put more of a side to us if it runs that way. But then again, that also puts you in, I think, large pulse range for the Axemen.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that
Honestly,
does.
I would say just head southwest maybe and break off range.
Yeah, that's your best bet. Southwest break range. You might eat some LRM-15 for the Axemen, but it's not those and a large laser.
Right. That's as far as
And I
she'll run
think
right
that
now.
puts you outside of machine gun range unless the decides
Oh,
to
damn.
chase you.
No.
Now I wish I had installed the
These are some very
The
dedicated
butt
test
former.
pilots. I'll give them that.
Oof. You weren't able to jump at all?
not while standing up.
Yeah, he
right.
was
I
prone.
forgot you were prone.
Alright, that's that on you. And down to you as my secondary.
Dang it. You son of a bitch. The partisan is now out of medium laser range.
Not of the Oscout.
Don't!
Oh.
Don't!
Hopefully enough of that thug is left so we can salvage it, 'cause I wouldn't mind having a thug.
Yeah, Thug's good.
Well, that kind of does. Well, he does have full back armor still, so.
Yeah, but he's
Where-
hitting an AC-10 and 6 medium lasers up it, so there's a good chance he might get his engine credit out.
He's got
What is-
case
That
at
thug's
least,
gonna
so.
explode.
Not
Look,
just
look,
that.
if we
It's
get no
endo
ammo
steel.
bins, we're fine because he's got case.
I mean, probably get cored out though.
We'll find out.
Oh, he's got a regular engine, not XL, so. 26. I was about to ask who you were shooting at.
The Tog.
Alright.
Let's
That
see.
hurts on the LBX-10. Get the partisan.
I mean the
Not the
Axeman,
result I wanted, but I'll take it.
not the Thug.
Another useless arm destroyed. I'll just take the ones off that other fire starter.
Well, that one's already missing one also. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, sorry. I saw the red of section of right arm and panic because that's where my Gauss is.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be bad. All right, and now the Thug is going to get 2 kicks.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hey, do we want to get a third guy over here to make the JoJo?
I want that thug's left arm.
Wait, who said that?
The fire starter pilot.
You going to put the Thug arms on the fire starter?
Okay, I am impressed at this
That
point.
would be very funny.
We are beating on this thug.
I
It
literally
is-
hit it in the right rear torso.
What
Yeah.
to the left? Boosted it
Yeah,
somehow.
there's not much left of that battle mech.
Thug pilot, are you sure about your answer?
If he stands up, I'm gonna start playing the "I'm Still Standing."
That would be so funny if he somehow managed to stand still.
I don't know with the lower leg and upper leg
Yeah,
demolished.
he's lost basically
And
an
the shoulder.
entire leg.
Yeah.
Literally, it is the best point to just pop him out. The diagnostic computer's probably screaming in his ear right now. And by screaming in his ear, screaming in his skull because neurohelmets put that right in the skull. So, in reality, he's screaming, clutching his leg inside of his own neck right
The
now.
only place he's got armor still is the left arm and the center torso. Everything else is down armor.
And the head.
He flopped.
Alright.
What's actually
I'm-
really impressive is how much time he spent on the ground, and he hasn't taken any hits from falling.
That's really
demo-
true.
Demo,
He didn't even try and get up. He just twisted.
I'm gonna leave that to you as I'm gonna be having to shift to help focus down that part tank.
Alright.
Yep.
Have fun.
I'm going to chase after the tank. So
Well, I'm also jumping in
I
the
mean, he
trees,
isn't
setting up
getting
my-
away, so I might actually just go try to run after the Axeman, too.
okay.
It's not like the guy with a critted leg is going anywhere.
Yeah.
Fair.
Wait. Oh, Oscout, you're in his melee range.
Yeah, that was that was ballsy.
That could
That
be
would-
part of the
that-
lure.
Yeah,
live and
yeah.
Oh my
learn.
god!
We
The fire starter got
live-
up.
We live and learn.
He got up last turn.
Oh my.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He's got no arms. Drake, just run away. You cannot stand up if you get knocked over.
Yeah, but I might have to jump over here and help with shooting at Dirt Nap.
Your heat sinks say no.
My heat sinks are fine.
Yeah, just jumping behind him, you'd be good to go, buddy.
I don't have the jump just to get behind him. If he charges you.
Ah, that's true.
You know, it would be great if he, runs at you, fails his PSR, and, like, skids into the depth 2 water.
Oh man, that would suck. That would suck a lot.
For him.
Okay, demo. Cluster shot his rear. You will crit something.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you coward.
I can
We
still
give you
see
an
him.
opportunity to test out the hatchet and you choose to say no? What kind of test pilot are
Elizabeth
you?
makes chicken noises. Bark, bark.
You want to test your mech?
Oh.
We gave you tested in your combat conditions.
Oh. That's the you hear a crackle over the radio. That's the one problem with you mercenaries. You think that your goads and jibes are gonna get a rise. At this point, it's better to cut losses and retreat.
Oh, well,
Have fun with the leftovers.
I mean, good luck.
so I may have rolled a 2.
Did you just crit your hips out?
No, he
I
just
just fell.
slid.
Oh, he slipped. Pavement.
Slip and slide, fun.
Yep, I don't think I got shots on the partisan now.
I might, but they're not going to be good ones.
Well, Drake, you can get behind the partisan and have some fun now.
Well, I was thinking of that, or, let's go for broke and jump on it.
No, it's got too much armor. You will not do enough to it.
DFA partisan.
And you don't have the arms to
Everything
stand
for
back
that
up.
one extra EXP.
Yeah, I get the extra XP for DFAing the partisan.
I mean, hey, it's worked for Mage.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I won't lie to you, it'd be pretty cool.
If the Zack survives this round,
Yeah, roll the 2.
That was not ideal.
It's just some paint.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of paint on a dragon.
I'm just gonna put a couple pot shots in the back of the thug.
Actually, could you just let me do it? Because I have cluster LBXs and I don't want to blow out the engine.
Alright. Fair enough. Oh, I'm just gonna skip firing and T-pose to assert dominance.
I'm relying on the fact that I'll probably touch off one of his ammo bins. And that'll probably force an ejection. And if he has case, that means the center torso is surviving.
Yeah. Now the funny part is, I'm pretty sure that dragon's going to attempt a PPC shot. Sorry, no, the thug's going to attempt a PPC shot at the dragon.
Yeah,
The
probably.
dragon actually has worse to hit on the dragon than it does on either the archer or the
because of prone.
Cyclops.
yeah, prone gives a bonus.
Meanwhile, the Cyclops and the Archer are about to, well, we'll see what happens to the Axeman.
I don't know if they have line of sight.
I have.
Yeah, they have it because we can see the Axeman, which someone has
Oh,
it.
right.
They're the best student that do.
Oh, yeah, and 26 doesn't need it. I forgot.
Yeah, someone needs to have line of sight, I think, for 26 to do his stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just line of sight.
but the fact we can see it rather than getting a sensor return means we do.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to engage the partisan at least.
Makes sense. Alright, well, it's not gonna hit, but might do something. Yeah, I expected as much.
Ouch. That rogue leg isn't looking too good.
Oh, Partisan's immobilized.
And Partisan is not getting away.
Well, dummy, you blew up a bunch of its weapons.
Yeah, I assume it's rolling using edge to not get explosion.
I think it
Oh
would show up in
damn!
the log if it
Did
did.
my game disconnected again?
Oh, yeah, it did just turn it 10:02. It might be that. That
Yeah.
point. You hit one. You crit one of its jump jets. Damn.
Got a jump jet, and he's only got one internal left on that leg.
Can someone kick me or see if I'm disconnected?
Yeah,
You're
give me
still
1
listed as
second.
being in the game here.
Yeah.
I think he's disconnected now. Cause
All right. So it's.
Yeah, he's
Alright, 1
unassigned
second.
human observer for the
get
second one
it.
that topped in.
You got it. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, now I'm viewer. Whoops.
okay, yeah, he'll have to rejoin.
Yeah, leave and rejoin.
The slash kick failed.
Now we've gained a
You
second
can do
one.
the slash who first to figure out
No.
the ID number.
I kicked it in 12.
Okay. Okay. It just said the slash kick kit that it failed. Might have been something.
Probably because he's already technically disconnected or something. I don't know. But did you already leave Spart?
I think we need to kick
Yeah.
Spart 2
You have
and
to
Spart 3
rejoin.
now.
Spart
Don't have
3.
him rejoin. I'm still seeing a smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spart 2.
Yeah, I'm seeing both.
Yeah, Spart 2 and Spart 3 need to be kicked as well.
And the first Spart. I'm seeing him underneath that demo.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm not even getting him in
Can
the
I?
booth.
Can I now?
You can try, I guess.
Let's see.
And that's Spart 4!
Let me check.
Still only
the
seeing 1
list.
and 2.
Yeah, I only see 1 and 2.
I see 2, 3, and 4. As well as the original Spart.
Alright,
Yeah.
there's a server problem.
So the server's crashed.
Something might have happened. It's possible.
Okay, should I exit out or?
No.
I mean, honestly, I think we can call it here. Like, the Axeman is not running away.
Yeah, I think that's a good time to.
I mean,
call
that's
it
what the
at the
X-Men is
day.
attempting to do. It'll get another 3, it'll get itself behind some more woods, which you guys are going to try and get closer, and then if he can get another turn...
Yeah.
The problem is
I
the
would
Off-Scout.
chase the
The Off-Scout is
yeah.
going to chase him down and get him. Like, the
Yeah,
chances
maybe.
that he isn't going to
The
knock out
leg's
my right
almost
leg
gone,
is very
too.
low. Yeah.
Yeah, I would chase him. I would kick him. It depends really how lucky he gets with my rolls. If I hit that right leg once, he's going over. So really, who knows?
Yeah.
But
And I can still keep shooting my LRMs at it, so...
true, yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm happy to call it for 11 mechs to not have to play it the last couple of turns. So
Yeah, like, I don't think there's any way for them to turn this around at this point. Like, I think we can
Yeah.
call it a victory.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm pretty sleepy. Would you mind dropping the results into the chat? And I'm just gonna go to bed if that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. You guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not expect this to
Marvelous.
run that long, and I am absolutely
they-
exhausted.
They
at this
never
point.
do.
They always
it's
run
fine.
They run
you.
long until they don't, and they run short until they don't.
Absolutely. I'll speak to you guys soon. Teddy, bye.
Okay.
See ya.
Something that might speed things up would be simultaneous fire being put on.
I mean, I think part of it is
Simulfire
just that we have so
is
many
on.
players.
Yeah, Simulfire is on. It's just when you've got so many people.
I need you
So
guys
many
to
units.
declare victory. Not
Oh,
me.
yeah, I'll do it. It's not. Okay,
The
I might have.
problem is that the lack of players is what's getting us.
Well, I'd say it's more
As there
just
are
that
no
like
ghost.
it takes a long time to get through movement because we try and like.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
to sit here and
the
discuss
shuffling
it.
around.
Yeah, it's actually not even letting me declare the defeat. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not.
Yeah, it's not coming.
The problem is that we have the ghost people who aren't done for the part.
Right. Great. What's the
I can
best way to do
I
this,
can take
then?
you some screenshots of the
We in
what's left.
theory all have the game log up to this point. The problem is the mule file for salvage.
What I'm
Yeah,
saying is
exactly.
I can take screenshots of the current mech status, and that'll get us most of the way towards that. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to get the Phoenix Hawk and the Firestarter because I can't draw line of sight. But
Yep, I think I finally had an issue.
What about a save on server, do a reset, and then load it, and then do victory and defeat?
All right.
we
Would
can
that
try
work?
that. I think I might be disconnected, so I'm going to try reconnecting.
Just gonna local save it also real quick. Okay, let's see if it's... Let me disconnect, reconnect. Got... Wasn't going through for whatever reason.
I think the server's having problems. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what's going on.
disconnected there.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing the chat log updating on my end for stuff. I did a reset to see if it would go
Yeah.
through.
Not mine either.
Waiting for server.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, you're not going to need that.
Yeah, I'm also not getting any responses.
Gotcha.
I think there's just something wrong with the server.
Yeah, I think part of the problem on my end for the way that this mission went, and this is probably just good for me to remember in the future. The map might have been a bit too long. Like, if I'd done 3x3
We
instead of
had
3x4.
about 4 turns where nothing happened.
Yeah, or like closing and posturing and.
Yeah, I have found
There's
that
a
anything
lot.
more than like 40 in either dimension is probably too big.
Yeah, because that's the point where you need artillery.
Yeah, that's why I was. You guys played it smart enough that I wasn't able to maximize a lot of the advantages of the LRMs and the scale.
Yeah, the thing is that they got sat like basically where the initial turns where you really were kind of looking at possibly getting those tags. We were all out of range of that, of the LRMs.
Yeah, I set the
The Zephyrs
in
too early.
Yeah, Zephyrs in too early.
Yeah. Well, part of it is also
That's
sort of a
all right.
counterintuitive thing of you actually want the LRM carriers deployed very far forward.
They were deployed
otherwise,
as far forward as I could on my thing. I could have given myself further deployment zone though.
I'm saying
Probably
like,
a
but
good
like
idea.
you keep pushing them up rather than just like waiting them in ambush or whatever.
Well, for the most part, I was pushing them up. I just wanted to make sure they also had like cover.
Yeah, that's the thing on the partisan. It has enough armor to take a few rounds of fire to the front,
That's fair.
and you need to cash in that armor basically.
Yeah, good point. I was treating them like LRM carriers.
Yeah, that's the wrong move. It's like imagine if you had an archer with 411-15. That's basically
Yeah.
what it is.
That's fair. I looked at it, I was like, oh, nice, it's got one more LRM-15 than the actual LRM carrier. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You with the LOMs that